New Jersey coffee junk is streaming right now. Words. New Jersey coffee junk is streaming right now.
Good morning, everyone. NJ Coffee Junkie here, coming to you from the great state of New Jersey, and it's Sunday. You know what that means. It's Sagrada and Chill. Good morning, everyone. Welcome on in. I know there's a lot of activity going on today, but, big but here. We're putting some dice. Hi, Grutar, good morning. We're laying some dice, we're making some windows, and hopefully we will win in solo mode just once today. As always, I start my streams here with a multiplayer game so that I can walk anyone who is new to the channel or new to the game through this, how this works, what it, how it works, what the dice are, that kind of thing. And so good morning, Blue Wave. Good to see you. Welcome on in. So I always start on a multiplayer game because it's easier to explain the multiplayer game first and then the differences with solo mode. So first things first, you see here on the screen that Sagrada is a dice laying game. It's inspired by a real basilica in Spain called Sagrada Familia. And you're basically creating stained glass windows using these beautifully crafted dice. This game is available on Steam through Direwolf Digital and available as a hard copy, as a hard copy through the creator Floodgate Games. They allow me to stream this as long as I mention at least somewhere that that is a thing. I do realize that I forgot to tweet that I was actually playing this morning. Oops! So I'm going to do that real quick. Let's see. Twitch.tv/me. No, not me, literally. NJ Coffee Junkie. CC. Floodgate. And Direwolf. There we go. Boom. Done. Okay. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Make yourselves at home. And thank you, Zombie Cleo, for the following me this morning. I walked into that, and if I had coffee in my hand, I probably would have spit it out all over my keyboard, and that would have been a thing. But yeah, thanks. Appreciate it. How are all of you this fine morning? I assume that you're not awake yet. Space, I'm surprised you're awake. I did not think you would be. But I'm glad to see you. Yeah, I am, yeah. Grutar, you understand. So anyway, you couldn't sleep? Oh no, Space. You gotta, yeah, it's been really hot over here too. Not like 100 plus degrees Fahrenheit, whatever that is in Celsius, but it's been in the 80s and 90s here. And so all the air conditioners and everything are going off. And I don't have the air conditioner in here on. We have a portable one that's right behind me to my left. But it makes a lot of noise. And when I was finishing episode 10 of Shamblecraft last night, I couldn't have it on because you could hear it in the background. So when I stream, I have to wait until I get overwhelmed by heat before I can put it on. So, whoops. It's a whole thing. Good morning, Ooze. Good to see you, friend. How are you? You're sleeping with ice packs and barely hanging on. I feel that so hard. I wish I could send you one of these portable units because they're great. They're pricey, but they will help immensely. Your electric bill will rip, but you know, it'll keep you comfortable. And Ooze already knows. Ooze already knows how it is. Yeah. So let me get into this game real quick. This is a multiplayer game, so I'm gonna choose my board while I walk through how this game plays, And then when we do the rest of the games, you all get to choose my board. I expect shenanigans. Even though this is a super chill stream, I am fully expecting 100% shenanigans from y'all. So in any event, this right here, this shades of blue, this is our private objective. This is only for us, just for us, and the other players, because I'm playing with 3 AI characters. Excuse me. I only woke up about 45 minutes ago, so I'm still a little wakey. But that is something that's just for you. The other players don't know about it, and they have their own private objectives. So they're going to be looking for different colors as well. They're going to be looking for different colors, and basically, the objective is sum of values on blue dice. So at the end of the game, whatever blue dice are on my board, the pips, that's going to equal how many bonus points I get. Now these are the 4 boards that I can choose from. They range in difficulty from 3, which is located down here on the bottom right of every card, to 6. Because I like to challenge myself before I've even finished my first cup of coffee, I'm going to pick the hardest board, mainly because of this blue line over here, and I'll explain what that means in just a minute. Now, the great thing about multiplayer, well, actually the game itself, is that you have tools which you can use to manipulate parts of the board. You can manipulate the dice, you can manipulate the board, and you can manipulate the round track, which I will explain what that is in just a minute. So these tools, one is called Lens Cutter. This is a personal favorite of mine, especially in solo mode, where you pick a die. It's called drafting. So you pick a die, then you swap it with a die that's up in the round track. So that's actually fantastic. That might come in handy later. Then here's another round track focused tool called Tap Wheel. Move up to 2 dice of the same color that match a color of a die on the round track. You must obey all placement restrictions. I'll explain what those are on the next screen. 2 screens from now, actually. And then Flux Brush, draft a die, so choose a die, and then re-roll it. If it cannot be placed, return it to the draft pool. Again, I'll explain that when we get to the main screen. Now, in addition to our private objective, we receive 3 public objectives. These are all ways to earn bonus points, which every single player in the game can attempt to accomplish. And so the first one is color diagonals, the count of diagonally adjacent same colored dice. Okay, great. Hi, Kindless. Good morning. I appreciate you too. It's good to see you. How are you? Welcome on in. Make yourself at home for as long as you choose to stay. Awesome to have you. Awesome to have you. So our next objective is shade variety. So sets of 1 through 6. That's going to be for 5 points each. And since there are 20 spots on the board, it's a 5 by 4 grid. That's a max of 15 points right there. And then for 20 points total, 4 points per column, column shade variety, columns with no repeated values. So the numbers in a column have to be different. That's actually easier than the color one, because there's a color variation. We're going to do really well with that, I have a feeling. So here's our main screen, our board. And when it's my turn, I'll explain everything. I just want to wait my turn. Okay, so let me walk you through top to bottom. So up here at the very top is the round order. And the way that the turns go is 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 3, 2, 1. So the first player doesn't necessarily have an advantage, because if it went 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, the fourth player would be stuck. They wouldn't be able to get anything that they needed, and it would be unbalanced. So doing it in a snake-like pattern like that allows for a balance for all the players. Because as you can see, Cecilia this round is going to go twice in a row because they're fourth in the round. Then below that is the round track. There are 10 rounds in a game, and when the dice are all used up, there's usually one left over. Sometimes in solo mode there isn't, but for now, there's always at least one left over. That die, or dice, are placed in the round track to signify the end of that round and then the beginning of the next. Underneath that, to the left, are the difficulty measurement, is the difficulty measurement of 6, because I picked the hardest board out of the choices I had. These are actually also favor tokens, and these favor tokens pay for the tools down at the bottom middle. For every use that is the first time, regardless of player, it is 1 favor token. After that, even if it's the same player, it's 2 tokens. So there's a strategy involved about spending no to minimal tokens to get the manipulation for the board that you need. Our private objective is in the upper left of these windows here, to the left and the right of the board. Our public objectives are over here in the remaining spaces. Underneath this is the draft pool. And this is where we're going to pick our dice. So we have a red 1, we have a yellow 4 and 3, we have a green 2, a purple 5, a purple 2, and a purple 1. Now, the thing is, and no blues, which is a shame, but here's the thing. There are 4 things that we have to remember on this first round. Number 1, whenever we choose a die to place, we can only place it in the highlighted spaces, which is basically the exterior of the board. You always start on the outer rim and work your way through. That's 1. 2 is that there are 3 different types of restrictions for this board. Many people seem to compare this to Sudoku, and I can see the similarity, and I can see where they get that connection. It has that same level of difficulty. So the first restriction is color. So you can see on the board that any colors that are identical, like this blue here, are always diagonal to each other, because you can't place a blue die next to a blue die. Likewise, the second restriction is value or numeric. You can't place a 6 next to a 6. So for example, if I had a blue 6 here and I placed it in this blue spot in the second column top spot, there's already a 6 here. Because just like with the colors here, there's also, you have to place a specific die in a specific spot. So there's a 6 here already, and I wouldn't be able to place that 6 next to the blue, so that would be not so good so much, because you can't place a number next to a number. And then the third is adjacency, and I just kind of explained it. You can't place the same color next to each other, you can't place the same number next to each other. So you have to keep that in mind as you play. So looking at this board and seeing what's here and knowing that we have to think of those things, and thinking about the colors. We have no 6s, so we can't start here or here. We do have a yellow 4 that we could place, but that depends if the green 2 is going to come back to us, which it very well might not. And if it doesn't, that's okay, because there's also a purple 2. Now, if the purple 2 didn't come back, we could use the red 1 instead. So we do have some options here. I'm going to take that yellow 4, and I'm going to place it here, because we have at least 2 ways, well, 3 ways actually, 3 ways to get out of this sticky pickle, or sticky wicket. The pickles aren't really sticky, they're kind of just slimy, but that's fine. So let's do that. Let's see what Cecilia picks. She didn't pick any of the 2s. That's a surprise. Interesting. All right, well, that's fine. So I think we're going to break free and place this green 2. Now again, I also have to keep in mind that the columns, because of this objective, the columns have to have no repeated values. So if there's a blue 2, I need to figure out how to get it up here. And I'll be able to do that because I go 4th next round. So let's go from there. Okay, looks like there are some 1s, so I might want to make my way up and over that way, but I already know I'm not going to be able to. So, oh, I'm going 2nd. That's right. I'm not going 4th. That's fine. So let's see. What should I do? And I do allow backseat gaming here. So if you're here and you see something that I don't, I definitely want you to say something about it. In fact, I should probably edit my stream info because I always allow backseat gaming for this. So they're done. Okay, it's fixed. Fantastic. All right, so what are we looking at? We're looking at a red 5, a red 4, a red 1, a green 2, a blue 6 and 3, and a purple 3 and 1. So why don't we put the blue 6 here? Because we want those blues. That's what we're here for. We're here for the blues. And we want to fill in all of this. Now, I could just go ahead and do that as well. But I want to work my way out. I want to work my way out. Although I am not restricted by blue, so, because I could do that as a pairing as well. But I don't think I'm going to do that. I think I'm just going to go here. I think I'm going to go here. And then here, because if I try to put that blue 3, that's not going to work. So we'll do the 6 here, and then maybe the 3 here, and that should be fine. But in the meantime, how are all of you? What are you up to today? Do you have any plans? Are you doing anything? I know Manatee and I, we spent, well, Friday night I didn't stream because we had friends over for the first time in over a year. We've seen them, the last time we saw this particular group of friends, I think was last July for my dad's wake. Yeah, it was last July. So we hadn't seen them, so they asked, we usually get together. See, here's the thing. At the last Friday of every month since the late 90s, no, since the mid 90s. I want to say like 97, I think. We've always gotten together. And it used to be every Friday night. And then after we started graduating out of college, because we're various ages. There's like a 5 or 6 year about 5 or 6 year gap between the oldest of us and the youngest of us. So as we started graduating out, sometimes it would still be every Friday. It would just be in a different spot. And then after we all graduated, and got professional jobs and stuff like that, then we, and I won't say real jobs in quotes because every job is real. I just want to point that out. And I'm going to place this blue 3 while I do that, because I want those extra 3 points. Thank you very much. Anyway, so we used to get together every Friday night until we all graduated. Then it became once a month. And we would rotate around our houses. Like, we would just go from house to house to house to house. And we did that for years. And then this all happened. So we tried to figure out what we could do about it and how we could still be together. And we decided, we're going to wait and see. And so we're all vaccinated at this point, and we decided to have everybody over. And so it wasn't a lot of us. There were only 5 of us. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 5 of us. There were 5 of us. And it was quiet. We played this new game called Arcanos, which is my absolute new favorite game. I absolutely adore it. It's kind of like this, but with towers. And if it's on Board Game Arena, I'm going to play it. I'm going to play it on stream because I'm allowed to do that. All right, so what are we looking at here? We're looking at a red 6, 2 red 3s, a yellow 6, a yellow 4, a yellow 2, a blue 6, a blue 1, and a purple 3. Well, that purple 3 I can't place here because that's going to negate this 3, and that's going to be a problem. Likewise, I can't put this red 6 in this spot because that's going to negate this 6, and that's a problem. So what I think I want to do first, because I can, knowing that I can't put a 6 here anyway, or here, I'm going to put this blue 6 here and solve that problem. I think that's going to be fine. Now, I go last, so I'm basically going to take whatever they give me and just run with it and see what happens. If I get the yellow 4, that's going to be ideal because I'll be able to just smush it right in that spot. If I get the red 6, that's a horse of a different problem. I might actually put that 6 up here instead. So there's always options, and you want to kind of think ahead when playing this game, and you want to think about clearing as many restrictions early on as possible. Like, I still have a lot of, like, for example, I still have a lot of restrictions here that I have to clear out. But I also see that there are still a number of restrictions. Like, Cecilia picked one of the easier boards, so their restrictions they're in a good spot right now. Whereas Diego also picked an easier board, but has more restrictions because they're focused on red. They're obviously looking for red as their secret objective. I think Cecilia's looking for yellow. And Joan, I'm not sure. This is a hodgepodge. But definitely working on those diagonals. So that's all something you have to keep in mind too as you're playing. Is that you want to make sure that you're kind of thinking ahead of your that you're thinking ahead of your opponents. And so they left me with a red 3 and a blue 1. That blue 1 would be great. That blue 1 would be great. I would love to put it right here, or get it up to here, but I'm not going to be able to reach that just yet. So I think what I'm going to do instead is I'm going to take this red 3 and... Hi, Mikey. I saw... Oh, yes, Mikey. Thank you for that follow, too. Yes, I saw. Thank you. Thank you very much. How are you this morning? I'm sipping my coffee and having a good day. I fell asleep on the couch watching Evil Notions stream. It's going well. I'm still shaking a few of the cobwebs off. I fell asleep on the couch again last night, as did Manatee. We were watching Evil Notions stream. Every Saturday night, we throw him on after Joe Hills because he plays Jackbox. And so I'll join in the first 2 games, and there's a running joke of if I'm too far in the queue, I fall asleep before he gets to me. And so it's kind of become a running joke at this point that I do that, and I feel so bad, and he's just all, "You're valid." You're valid because I know it's late and you have really long days. He knows me so well. Oh goodness. All right, so hold on. We have some high point numbers here, so let's put them to good use. We have 2 blue 5s, a blue 4, a blue 2, a purple 2, and a yellow 1. Ooh, this is good. Oh yeah. Let's see. I want all those blues. But I want the 1 as well. But we also have tap wheel, so I'm not concerned. There's a purple 1 there that I can take. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to place this 5. You could use a coffee for yourself. Well, I made a single cup today, but I could always throw a pot on for people. I have 2 amazing coffees in my house right now. This one I just grabbed because I didn't feel like opening the new... I didn't open the new pack yet. This is called Bananas Foster. It's from a company my friend recommended. But I'm actually affiliated with Grinding Coffee Co. And they're wonderful. They are a POC LGBTQIA2+ owned company. And I just got their Turtle Dreams coffee. It's chocolate and caramel, and they're just wonderful. And I'm going to post, I know it's kind of hokey, but I posted my referral link in the chat because I want you guys to go check them out. I have to order more stuff from them. Mikey says, considering the name, I gotta ask, what's your go-to type of coffee? Or do you love all types, like latte and all that? Okay, so, it depends. My coffee tastes have, not evolved, but they've changed. They've changed over the years. So, and I'm going to put a 5 here just because I want the 10 points. I'm going to get a lot of points just from this, and then I'll come back for all that later. It's going to bite me, but it's fine. I do love most types. I'm a sucker for a good latte. I can still probably make a decent latte. I'm out of practice. I haven't worked in a coffee shop in almost 20 years at this point. I worked there in college very early on. I want to put that 5 somewhere and I can't, and that's a dang shame. So I think I'm going to put the 1 here to get rid of that 1 requirement so I don't have to worry about it later. And then whatever comes back to me, I'll figure out from there. But I love a good latte. I love a good flat white. And I can always tell when a flat white is made properly because I don't have to put sugar in it. If I have to put sugar in your flat white, you made it wrong. I absolutely love mochas. I used to like white mochas, but now I find them too sweet. A good caramel macchiato always makes my day. And an Americano if it has extra milk in it. I used to drink Americanos on my way home from work every day. Decaf ones, of course, because I like sleep. Let's see. We need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so we have our first of the 5 points here. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to place this 2 here. Because remember, we have to keep the columns different numerically. So we have to be really mindful of that. So that 2 is going to nestle right in that spot. As much as I don't want to leave the 5 behind, there's nowhere I can put it that would allow me to be able to place something next to it. So that's a no-go. So that's fine. But yeah, I love most types of coffee. The only coffee that I will not drink is the darker, earthier flavored roasts. Those to me, it's like drinking dirt. It's absolutely like drinking dirt, and I absolutely cannot stand it. It's disgusting to me. But that's just my personal preference. Oof. What is this mess? Red 6, red 4, red 2, yellow 1, green 6, blue 5, blue 4, blue 4. Okay. So I still want the blues. And the only blue I'm going to get away with playing at this point is going to be that 4. So let's get our final 4 or 5 points here. Let's put that blue there. I'm not going to be able to place the reds in this spot at all. It has to be a 1 or a 3 at this point, and that's fine. I can't place the green 6. The blues are moot. The 1 I could put here... Well, the reds I can't place here, but I can place them in other spots. I could place the 6 here, and that would be fine. So I'm going to see what comes back to me. Sorry if I bumped the mic. Mikey says, my go-to is a latte, caramel if available. I will drink any coffee given to me. I try to go local indie, but I am a sucker for the occasional Starbucks. Yeah, I am too. I'm partial to Starbucks from time to time. But we have other places. We have Dunkin', we have Tim Hortons. We have a myriad of places. There are some local places. Like we have Quick Check and Wawa here. And a bunch of the Wawas in New Jersey have been going under renovation. And so there's 1 or 2 that are currently doing that right now. And it's just like, oh, I really want to go. Okay, so what were we left with? We were left with a green 6, a yellow 1, and a red 2. Well, let's see. We already have two 2s here. And if we want to try and get another 5-pointer, I think another 1 definitely cannot hurt. Because we basically have everything else. We have 2. Let's see. We have 1 1. We have 2 2s. We have 2 3s. We have 2 4s, 2 5s, and 2 6s. So this 1, if we place it right here, that is going to finish this off. And it's going to give us our first 4 points for that column. In addition, it's going to give us our second 5-point bonus for our second completed shade variety. So that's a good placement right there. We're in good shape. We're in very, very good shape right now. We're in good shape. Okay, so we have a red 5, which can't be placed, so we're going to ignore it. A yellow 5, same thing, ignore it. Yellow 1, that we can place somewhere. Okay. A green 5, a green 4. The green 5 can go here. That would be fine. A blue 1. Okay, we still have to fill that in. That's not a bad idea. And 3 purple 4s. Okay, then. 3 purple 4s. 3 purple 4s. Okay. Well, the purple 4s I'm going to ignore because I can't place them anywhere without borking something. The green 4 I can put here, and that'll give me my second 4-point column. So I have a feeling that that's going to be a good idea. The green 5 I can place here or here. The yellow 5 I can place here. The red 5 I cannot. So I go last. I want to see what's going to come back to me, because if it's one of the purple 4s. Hold on. You know what? No. If it's one of the purple 4s, I am stuck. So I think I want to place the green 5 here, because I can place the yellow 5, I can place the yellow 1, I can place the green 4, I can place the blue 1. So these are the only ones that I can use. If these come back to me, then I'm gonna have to use tap wheel. So let's see what happens. Okay, so the 4s are already gone, so I'm not gonna have to use tap wheel because I'm gonna get at least something I can use back. So that's a good thing. And I got the red 5. I got the red 5 that oh wait, I can't use the red 5. Huh. So I got okay, I think I'm back. Am I back? Can you see things? It says I'm back. Okay. Sorry about that. OBS completely, OBS got sick. OBS got sick. It's fine. I'm back. I'm here. Where were we now? There's no need to reconnect. We're connected, you weenie. Okay, so I've never had this problem with OBS before, and now it's deciding to do this to me. Like, seriously, OBS, take a time out. We're good. I'm so sorry about that, y'all. I'm so sorry. Anyway, where were we? So we were talking about the 5 and the 4, neither of which I can use because it's going to bork something. So what we're going to do, we can do one of two things. Either we can use tap wheel and move 2 dice of the same color, which I would move the 2 over to here, and that would be good, because then I can put the 4 here, and that would be fine. Yeah, I think I can do that. So why don't we use tap wheel? We'll move this 2 over to here. And we'll play this 4 here. And that should be fine. And then the 5 can just go up in the round track and I'll figure it out later. Boop. So that works. We figured it out, y'all. We figured it out. And thank you for sticking with me for these 5 seconds while OBS got over its hissy fit. Appreciate you. And yes, I know I didn't post anywhere in Discord that I was going live, but that's because I forgot. And that's fine. I'm not going to do it now. Alright, so what are we looking at? We're looking at a red 6, red 3. The lack of blues is bothering me, but we might have to use lens cutter to go get a blue, which is fine. Let's see. Red 6, red 3, 2 green 6s, a green 1, and a purple 1. Okay. What are we going to do about this? Well, we have restrictions here that we need to address. And I go twice in a row, which is perfect. Because first, we're going to play this green 6, because it's not going to bother anybody. That's not going to harm anything. And then we'll do that. And then we'll play this red 3. That's going to get rid of the red restriction. Because I could put another 6 here if I want to. I need a blue, so I'm going to have to go up and get it maybe. And I need anything that is, I need a 2 or a 3 here. Actually, wait, I need a 2 or a 3. I need a 3 or a 4 here. I need a 2 or a 3 here. So whatever 2 or 3 comes, it's not blue or purple, I'm going to have to go get. So, oof. Alright, so here we go. Here we go. The blues, though. I think we did pretty decently with the blues. We have 2 rounds left. Okay, so what are we looking at here? We're looking at a red 3, red 2, yellow 3, green 5. Perfect. We'll put the green 5 right there. Green 2, which I could put here, and a purple 5. So the purple 5 isn't going to work. Purple 5 is not going to work. But the green 5 will. So I'm going to put the green 5 here. And then if the blue 4 comes back, I'm going to put the blue 4 here, and that should solve that problem. Is the blue 4 going to come back? No, it's not. Didn't think so. That's fine. So what can we do? We will place... If a non-red 6 comes, I'm going to move... Oh, I can't move that. But I can move this up 1 and then put the 6 there, and that should be fine. Yeah, if I can move that, then that's fine. So I will play this red 3. Hold on, let me make sure first. Let's take a look. We have 2 1s. We have 2 2s. That's okay, Mikey. I'll see you very soon. See, we have 3 3s, so we're already good 3-wise. We don't need any more 3s. Let's see. We have 3 4s. We have 4 5s. Okay, and we have 3 6s. So we need 1s and 2s at this point. So I'm gonna take this 2, and I'm gonna play it. Actually, wait. I'm gonna take the red 2 for the diagonal. Play that, and so we need a 1. I think we need a 1 for that. We need a 1 and something else. So if I have to move stuff around, I'll move stuff around. That's not a problem. Ooh, okay. They took the purple 3. Interesting. Nice diagonal they have going, though. Very nice diagonal. Alright, so this is the last round. I go second. They have 2 different restrictions. I need to take that blue because they need it. I need to take that blue. So I'm going to take it. And then I can put just about anything in here. Ooh, wait, hold on. Yeah, I'm going to have to do that and then do some... I'm going to have to do some kerfuffly work. I'm gonna have to do some kerfuffly work to make it work. But I took that blue. They're not gonna be able to finish their board. They're losing a point for that. Oh, no, they have to use tap wheel to fix it. That's right. So that was actually a really smart play, because I just made them use it. So I'm left with a green 6, 2 green 2s, and a purple 4. Well, knowing that I need to keep the columns different numerically, I'm going to put the 6 here. That's going to solve that. And let's take a quick look at this before we hit accept. We have 1 good to go, 2 good to go, 3 good to go, 4 good to go, 5 good to go. We collectively finished this board, and I think we maxed out. I really think we maxed out our bonus points. And if we did, I want to see some hype in chat, because that is a GG for everybody involved. Okay, so, oh, all right, 18 points for the diagonals. Good. We maxed out the shade variety. Good job, everybody. And we maxed out the board on the column shade. Yes! Yes! This is one of the highest scores I ever had. Amazing. Oh, look at what we did. Look at what we did. We did it. 83 points. I've never seen it that high. Oh, goodness. Good job, everybody. GG. Hype in chat. Oh, goodness. Look at that. Yes. Oh, so good. So good. Look at that. Look at this beauty right here. Look at this beauty. I'm actually gonna snip this. I'm gonna snip this so I can post it on Twitter later, because I'm really proud of this. We did good, y'all. We did good. We did great. Okay, so there we go. Got it saved. I'm gonna have that on my Twitter and probably in the Discord in a little bit. Speaking of which, I actually do have a Discord. You're all welcome to join it. You don't have to be a subscriber to be a part of it. You just have to be whatever your country's TOS says in terms of age. In the US, it's 13. I know in other places it's 14 or up or whatever. So be mindful of that. But would love to have you. We talk about all kinds of things, from coffee, obviously, to Minecraft, which is what I'm mostly known for, to wrestling, professional wrestling. Yes, I'm not kidding. Wrestling. We talk about a lot of things. We do the thing. So we're going to move on now. We are going to move on to solo mode. And I'm going to explain the differences for solo mode right here. But before I do, I'm going to set up a poll. And I'm going to walk through the choices before I hit OK on this poll. Because for you, I always ask you which board I play. Well, which board we should play. Which board should we play next? Always ask this poll. So what we're going to be looking for is we are going to be looking for either green or yellow. And in solo mode, we are given 2 private objectives to work towards. And either of those private objectives can be sought after. Okay, let's see if I can spell. Okay. So yeah, whichever one is the higher one, that's the one that will count at the end of the game. So we have to keep that in mind. And so our choices for board for this round are Gravitas, which seems to be a heavily blue board. That's a level 5 difficulty. The highest difficulty is Lux Mundi. That's a 6. That's the top right. Top left is Gravitas. Bottom left is Chromatic Splendor, which is a level 4 difficulty. And then Suncatcher on the bottom right is a level 3 difficulty. I'm going to give you 1 minute. I'm going to give you all 1 minute to pick my board, the board that we will play together. And I've put the name and the difficulty of the board in the choices. 1 minute. You can use bits, or you can use your coffee beans, which are our channel points here on the channel in the cafe, to help select which board we go after. Each one has different pros and cons, and it's just, I've played them all, so whichever one you think would be good for these objectives, just let me know. And if you don't pick anything, I'm going to pick for you. But I don't want to do that. I want you to pick. I want you to pick. You tell me. Suncatcher, popping out ahead, 100% of the vote so far. Suncatcher is the lowest difficulty on the board, but just because it's a low difficulty doesn't mean it isn't hard to play. Because you still have other things you have to think about. But Suncatcher's still there, pulling out ahead. The others haven't even left their blocks yet. Suncatcher is going to run away with this if you don't want it. If you don't want it to, you've got to throw your votes in. Get them in there. 3, 2, 1, and done. Suncatcher, here we go. So let's go to Suncatcher. All right. Now, for this, we're given four tools to work with because I'm on easy mode. And in solo mode, you don't have your favor tokens to work as bonus points. You are basically competing against the round track. So whatever you put up in the round track, that is your final total. And I'm going to break out my calculator for this, actually, like I always do. Now, here's the thing. When you use tools in the game in solo mode, you have to burn a die to do it. And this actually helps because it decreases the amount of points that go up into the round track. But the tools are only one per game. Only one per game. So first we have tap wheel for blue. Move up to 2 dice of the same color that match a color of a die on the round track. You must obey all placement restrictions. We used that last game. It actually came in handy. Then Grozing Pliers for purple. Draft a die, then increase or decrease its value by 1. But 1 cannot be 6 and 6 cannot be 1. That sounds fair. Eglomi's Brush for blue. Move any 1 die in your window, ignoring color restrictions on your window pattern. You must obey all other placement and adjacency restrictions. And then Flux Brush, draft a die, then re-roll it. If it cannot be placed, return it to the draft pool. So we have some choices here. It's very color specific. Only looking for 2 colors is going to be tough for that. So we're going to have to keep an eye out. Luckily, blue and purple are not our private objectives. So it's not going to be as difficult to burn those dice when we need to. We're also going to be looking for medium shades, sets of 3 and 4 anywhere, and color variety, sets of 1 of each color anywhere. So this is going to be rough because 3 and 4 are lower numbers, and the color variety, our max point value is going to be 20. So if we can't get anywhere here, we're going to have to really look at the private objectives to make up for this. But the 3s and 4s I think we can get away with. I think we can have 5s and 6s along the board and then pepper it. And we're already starting off on a good clip here because we have 2 red 1s, a yellow 2, and a purple 1. So we're already starting out ahead with a low point thing here. So what I want to do first, I can go in 2 different directions here. But I know that yellow is definitely going to be one of my colors. And I think I'm going to work my way out this way with the purple 1 and the yellow 2. Because again, we want yellows, but also it's going to help us get towards the center here. Either way was going to get us towards the center, but we can work towards these restrictions. So we're going to do that. We're going to throw 2 points in the round track. And already we're starting out ahead. See, now here's where it starts getting rough. Because we have 2 green 5s, a green 4, and a blue 1. Well, we're going to ignore the blue 1 at this point. And we can go in many different directions here. I definitely want to put a green 5 here. Because we want that 5 restriction settled. Now, I could go ahead. Hi, SD. Good afternoon. How's it going? I think what I want to do is basically backtrack and keep this low. Get these down here. That's going to be 10 points towards green. All good here. How are you? I am awake. I'm still finishing my first cup of coffee because I'm being a slowpoke today. I fell asleep on the couch. I woke up. First, I woke up at 7:30, and then I woke up at 10:15 when my alarm went off during Zombie Cleo's stream. And I heard her, and I was just kind of mumbling, and I looked at the time. I was like, oh, I need to wake up. And then I was like, oh, I need to take a shower, and I need to do all this stuff. So yeah, I'm off to a start. 7:30 is early on a Sunday for me. It is. I just naturally woke up. I normally, when we sleep in our bedroom, I have to sleep. Sorry, I'm opening like a protein shake thing because yeah, I need this. Pardon me. I usually sleep with a mask over my face so I don't have the sunlight from the house, like from outside coming in. And I didn't have that, so I was just naturally woken up by the sunlight. And then I went, forget this, and I went back to sleep. Oh, goodness. Okay. So what am I looking at here? I'm looking at a red 1, a blue 3, a blue 2, and a purple 5. Well, I can get away with playing the purple 5 over here, nestled in between the red and the yellow. That'll get rid of that real quick. I could also burn one of these, but I really don't want to do that unless necessary. Because it's still early on, and I only have 7. Silly sun waking you up. Yep, pretty much. Silly sun indeed. Silly sun indeed. It happens. It happens. Oh, goodness. Okay, so I think... What am I going to do? Because I don't have a 4. I think I want to play the purple 5 here, just to get rid of it. And I might play the blue 3 and nestle it in between. No, actually, no. I'm going to spread myself out and go over here. I'm going to go this way. Because you want to spread yourself out. You want to try to get to other parts of the board. And you want to keep the point value down here pretty low. Although, with Tap Wheel, I plan on going to retrieve that 4 at some point. Not Tap Wheel. Oh, that's right. I have Tap Wheel, not Lens Cutter. Never mind. So yeah, we definitely want to keep these low. So I'm going to add 3. That puts us at 10. So we're already almost halfway through, and we are at 10 points. So that's pretty decent. And speaking of which, we have 2 5s and 2 2s. Oh, a green. Oh, so we have 2 red 5s, a green 2, and a blue 3. Okay, not too bad. The 5s are rough because I can place one here. I can place one here, and that's okay. But I have no way of getting rid of the other one. There's no way. That 5 is going to end up going up there. And I prefer not to do that. But I can still get rid of... I can use the green 2 or the blue 3 if I wanted to. I would probably use the blue 3 here, since I can't do the 5 thing. I'd have to move the purple 5 somewhere. Like if I take Egglami's brush, I take this 5, I move it over here because I can now. I'd be able to put the red 5 there instead, and I wouldn't have to worry about the blue 3. I would still have a 5 left over, but that would be it. So is that what I do? That might be what I have to do. Just to get rid of that extra 5. Because then I can put the other 5 here. So if I use this, I burn this, I move that, then I can place 1 5 here and 1 5 there, and that would give me 2 to go to the round track. I think that's going to be the right call. I think that's going to be the right play, y'all. So we put 1 there. We put 1 there. That's going to send that 2. That's going to add 2 points. So now we're at 12, and we're just about at the halfway point. And again, we have been lucky in having a low point. We have a low point thing here. We have 1s and 2s. So we're going to go ahead. We're going to place the yellow 2 here because we can. And I think we'll place the purple 2 here because we can. Because we can't place the blue 2 here. We could place it here if we wanted to, but we're not looking for... Well, we're not really looking for blues, but that's fine. We really need 3s and 4s, honestly. The fact that there's only 1 4 and it's already in the round track is kind of disappointing, but it is what it is. Let's add another 3. We're at 15. We're at the halfway mark, and we're only at 15 points. And right now we have 10 as our bonus. And we have at least 1 of each color. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, we have at least 1 of each color. So now we need to focus on getting some blues on the board. We need to focus on that. So, and that 5 is just not okay. That 5 is just killing me a little bit. So why don't we place the blue 4 here? Because we need blues and we need 4s. We definitely need blues and 4s. Because we already have red. We're going to need 4 of each color, essentially. And we have 2 of each color right now, except purple. We have 3. So purple, we're ahead. We can place 1 more purple and we would be fine. So let's place that blue there. And then... yeah, because I can't place this here. I could burn tap wheel, but I don't want to because that's just a 1. Because I would move this up 1 and I would place the green 5 here. But that's okay. Instead, why don't we go ahead and we'll place this blue 1 here. And that's going to give us 3 blues. We need 4. We need 4. Actually, wait, you know what? Let's place it here because that's going to cover our blue spot. Well, yeah, that's a better play. Let's do that. We're going to add 6, but that's okay because now we're at 21. And we have some high point yellows here, which is perfect. That's what we want. So we're going to go, I'm going to immediately go ahead and I'm going to play this yellow 6 right here because it's already surrounded. It's not going to interrupt anything if I play it. That's going to add 6 points towards the yellow private objective. And the yellow 4 is going to go right there. Because it could also go here or here. Maybe up here. Because it can go here too. But then this is going to be a red well, if that's going to be red automatically, then that's not terrible. So, yeah, why don't we do that? We'll finish off this. That's going to polish off yellow in terms of the 4 colors. So that's not terrible. We still need 1 purple, 1 blue, 2 red, and 2 green. So, yeah. And we have 3 rounds to go. We have 3 tools with which to use, and we have greens and blue. That's perfect. And the blue I can't place anywhere. That's unfortunate. But we do have 2 greens. So let's put them to good use. We're going to play the 6 here. We're going to play that 6. We can use the 5 and manipulate stuff and move stuff around. That wouldn't be too bad either. So let's do that first. Then let's use tap wheel. We'll get rid of that 5. And we can move this 5 over here if we wanted to. And we can move this... Well, actually, wait, no. Do I want to do that? Hold on, because that has to be a red. But that doesn't. But that... The 5s are killing me a little bit. This has to be a 3. This has to be purple, I know that much. Because I can move this over to here. But that's not going to stop the 5s. I could move this 5 over to here, which would be ideal, but there's no point to it because then I would just do that. And I don't want to leave that. Is this open? Oh, that is open. Okay, so hold on. If we use tap wheel. Well, it doesn't matter. Yeah, I can, if I use tap wheel, I can do this. And then I can do... Would it be better to move the greens? Well, no, because there's nowhere to put them. Yeah, because you can't move that, really. So I think we'll leave it at that. I'll play the green 5 just to get it out of the way. That's going to add 1. And I have a feeling I didn't do that quite the way I wanted to, but that's okay. Now we have purple. We need 1 more purple. And we have 2 tools that are purple. So if we get an influx of purple, which we just did, and it's going to have to be the 6 because I can't play the 2 anywhere. We can play the 6 because we have our 4 yellows. We have our 4 greens. I can't play the yellow and I can't play the green and I can't play the purple. Oof. Okay. Okay, hold on. Hold on. We're going to do this properly. We are going to do this properly. We are going to cry because the green can go here. The green can go here. But the purple can't. The yellow can't. So I'm going to have an open hole no matter what. So this is worst case scenario then. So we're going to end up minus 3 points. Because I'm not going to be able to fill this. And I'm not going to be able to move anything. So that really stinks. But I can get rid of one of the 6s. So I think what I'm going to have to do is play this. Right? I'm going to play this. Then the next turn, I can burn this. Yes, I know. I'm going to do it. I'm going to burn the 6. Reroll the purple. I can't. Oh, no. Not what I wanted. Dang it. Okay, so we're adding 7. Oh, and then we're going to add in, we're going to add another 3 because we know that we're going to lose 3 points from having an open space. And I can't use any more tools. It's bad luck, but it's fine. I think we're going to be okay. I think we're going to be just fine. I think we'll be okay. So we have a red 6 and a blue 2. Well, the blue 2 can go here. That's fine. And then the red 6 can go here. That's fine. And I do think we have 3 of each color. So we're still getting 12 points from that. And the greens really helped us out. So I think we might squeak this out. We might squeak it. We might squeak it. Might squeak it. Might. We might squeak it. So fingers crossed, everybody. We're looking at 40. We're looking at 40. The lack of 3s and 4s was really bad. 41. Oh! Oh, are you kidding me right now? Oh my gosh. Oh, good grief. Oh my gosh. tried too. Oh, rip. Oh, you can't win them all. That's so messed up. So messed up. That board tried so hard. It got so far. In the end, we got wrecked. Oh, goodness. Oh, goodness. Good grief. Okay, I just finished my coffee. We're gonna go back into solo mode. We're gonna try again. We're gonna try again. We can do this. We gotta channel our inner... Pick somebody who motivates you. We gotta pick our inner person and just do it. Let's go. Alright, so I'm gonna set up another poll while we take a look at the different, boards. So first we have Bellsguard. Bellsguard is a very popular and patient board. I played it twice last week, actually. It's a good level 3 board. Then Lux Mundi making a return, attempting to be used again, although looking at the board, I don't think y'all are going to pick that one. That's the hardest difficulty of 6. Lux Astrum coming into view. That is a level 5 difficulty. And then Aurora Sagradas, which is one that we see pretty fairly regularly. That's a level 4 difficulty. As always, this poll is 1 minute long. You can use your bits, and 1 bit per extra vote, 200 coffee beans per vote. Get in there and tell me which board you want me to play next. Sorry if you hear me sipping. I have, Bellsguard. Bellsguard's popping out. Alright. Yeah, I didn't feel like having yogurt this morning, so I keep these nutritional, like, protein things in my fridge. And they're actually really good. It tastes like chocolate milk. And they're actually really helpful. Okay, so Lux Astrum decided to sneak on out and is racing past Bellsguard with a level 5. 67% of the vote currently going to Lux Astrum. Bellsguard following a little far behind. Lux Mundi not even leaving the gate. Aurora Sagradas is just an afterthought at this point. And with 2-1, Lux Astrum with Blue Wave contributing channel points. Thank you so much for that, Blue Wave. Lux Astrum it is. We're going to be looking for purple and yellow this game. Something tells me that we are going total purple. We're going as purple as my hair used to be. Because I had dyed my hair purple. I had my hair dyed purple for my birthday. And when I walked out of the salon after 5 hours, which I will never do again, just saying. It was worth it when I walked out, but it started washing out after a week. And they said, oh, we'll come back in 3 months and touch it up. And my hair is a kaleidoscope. I walk into work and my hair is green on top because they dyed it black on the top and then purple on the bottom. Like purple down for the rest of it. So the underside of my hair is purple because the color actually stayed under there. The top of my head towards the bottom is blonde. Like blonde. And then the top of my hair at my scalp is green because the greenish blue because the black's washing out. And so my hair is a literal, well, not literal, a figurative kaleidoscope. It's a mess. In a good way, I like it because I like how funky it is, but I know that I'm going to want to re-dye it at some point. I still have half a bottle of the purple dye I tried from the first time. So I want to say next weekend I will be dyeing my hair again purple, because I really do like the way my hair looks as purple. It's just something different. I'd wanted to dye my hair for about 20 years, but I didn't want something permanent. And many places where you work, you can't have funky colored hair. And when I said to my boss, by the way, I'm dyeing my hair for charity, are you okay with it? He goes, yeah, sure. Yeah, sure. It doesn't matter to him. You could have tattoos, you can have funky colored hair. It doesn't matter to him, as long as you can do the work. And so I was like, all right. Because I know what in the coffee shop I used to work in, you had to have your hair a normal color, in quotes, normal color. You couldn't have something super funky, because it was more of a corporate kind of place. And I remember somebody in Defiance dyed their hair blue, but such a dark blue that it looked black. So they were able to get away with it. Yeah, they were able to get away with it. So, okay. Good on you, bud. Good on you. All right, so let's take a look at these tools before I keep jabbering on and we don't end up playing another game, which would be unfortunate. Let's see. So first we have running pliers. So this is a great solo game tool because it says after your first turn, immediately draft a die, skip your next turn this round. This is great for when you have a red 6 you can't use, you just burn it. You yeet it into the sun. Just buy. Lens cutter, which is the tool I had hoped we had. This is a great tool for solo mode. We had it before. Draft a die, then swap it with a die from the round track. That's for green. We have Flux Brush. We used it last game. It didn't work out, but that's fine. Draft a die, then re-roll it. If it cannot be placed, return it to the draft pool. And then, again, for blue, Eglome's Brush. Move any one die in your window, ignoring color restrictions on your window pattern. This is going to be very helpful, because there's a lot of green in there, and if we can squeeze a purple in there somewhere, that would be good. You must obey all other placement and adjacency restrictions. Oof. Okay. Our public objectives. Column color variety. Columns with no repeated colors. Column shade variety. Columns with no repeated values. This is one of the hardest combinations. I am not kidding. This is one of the hardest combinations you could have. The points are going to be ridiculously good, but I'm going to need your help to make sure that I don't botch this. Because I just might, and that would be bad. So, how are we starting this off? How are we starting this off? Because already I see a mess in front of us. I do. I'm not liking what I see. We are already looking at a red 3, a red 2, a green 5, and a green 4. And I have a feeling that we're going to have to go like this. We're going to have to put the green 5 here to get to the 4 here. Because if I put the green 5 or the green 4 here, that green spot is moot. If I put the green 4 here and the green 5 here, that spot is moot. So that is a mess. That's a mess. I don't like it. This is going to be one of the toughest boards I have ever done. I will tell you that right now. And I don't want to use running pliers this early because I don't think it's necessary. And I, for some reason, closed my calculator. I need it back. Thank you very much. Calculator is important. Let's play the 5 and the 4. We'll start getting that ball rolling. That's going to put us up into the restrictions, and we're just going to have to be really careful. And this is where all you are going to come in, because I'm going to need your help to make sure that I keep the columns different colors and different values. I'm really going to need your help on that, because I'm going to botch this somewhere, and I don't know where yet. Okay, what are we looking at? We're looking at a yellow 4. Yes, Esty, I'm counting on you. Y'all come through in the clutch every week, even if I screw it up. It's fine. even if I can't sentence, it's fine. Okay. So I'm going to put this blue 6 here. That's going to cover blue and 6 for this column. I totally know how this game works. Yeah, I see that. You don't have to. If you see the same color, if you see the same number, just yell. That's all you need to know. In the columns, so going up and down, in the columns here. If you see that I'm about to place something wrong, there's actually a command. Hold on, I have to look up the command now. Hold on, let me look up the command real quick, because I set it up last week. And it's the funniest thing. Hold on. Okay, so here, listen. If you hit !no in caps, that happens. That happens. So if you see something that I'm about to screw up, you type that in, and that's gonna show me that I need to rethink what I'm doing. So I'm gonna need to think about it. I do watch chat. I keep it up right next to the game. I have it all on one screen. I have Streamlabs up above me. I have Discord up above me. And yeah, so alright, so what are we looking at? We're gonna get rid of the 6. We're gonna definitely get the 6. And the 4 I could do something with. I could put the yellow 4 here. That would cover yellow, because we need some yellows. I could put the 2 here and start working my way through this area, which I think is a better play. So I would put the blue 2 here, and that would cover blue for this column. That is going to make this space a purple 3. A purple 3 or 5. So I have to keep that in mind. This can't be a 5 already. So this is going to have to be a purple 5. Because this has to be a 2 or a 3. So this has to be a purple 5. So if I see a purple 5, that has to go right there. No questions asked. I'm going to need to make sure to do that. As much as I don't want to put 8 points on the board, I think we're going to have to do that, and that's fine. So we're going to add 8. We're going to be at 13. So we're higher than we were last game, but we're not stuck. And that blue is useless. So we're looking at a red 4, a red 2, a blue 5, and a purple 1. Okay. 1s are tough to find, so I'm going to place the 1 right here. I can't place it here because of the adjacency restriction. SD says, wait, you can't put a 5 next to the green, but you can put a 5 next to the blue 6, even though you have to place a 5 further in that horizontal row of blue 6. Yes, because the objective is for the columns. So the rows can have the same numbers across the row. That's fine. Just the columns can't. It's the columns that can't. Horizontals don't matter, no. Horizontals don't matter. Let's see. Yep, you're good. I appreciate you asking. If there's anybody who's watching that has questions, follow SD's lead and just ask. Just ask them. And I will explain to the best of my ability. Okay. So, right. So that 1 is perfect right where it is. And what I think I want to do is... Now, I could have actually played the 1 here and then played the 4 here, but I don't want to do that. I think what I want to do instead is play the 4 here. That is going to give us 9 points right there. Because we have this column, completely different colors, and completely different numbers. So we're already ahead of the game. We're good there. Now, I could go ahead and chuck the 4. Actually, no, it's the second turn, so that's not going to help. So, yeah, let's do that. Let's put that 4 there. Let's polish that up. Let's finish that up. Yeah, let's finish that up. We'll add 7. I know we're getting a little bit wild over here. It's fine. Okay. So 2 red 3s, a green 5, and a purple 4. I don't like that. I don't like that one bit. I don't like that one bit at all. This is kind of ugly. But it's fixable. It's fixable. Just have to figure out how. I would like to be able to put that purple 4 in that spot. And there is nothing that will allow me to do that. Which is unfortunate. What I can do is that. Place that red 3. I could get away with playing both red 3s. But the green 5 is completely moot. Because there's a 5 here and here, and there's a green here and here, and I can't play the green here. So, if I move this 4 next chance I get, I'd be able to play something else. Because I really wanted to play that purple 4. Because I can't play the purple 4 here because there's a 4, and I can't play it here. So here would have been ideal. Honestly, here would have been ideal. So the only place I can play it, if I wanted to play the purple 4, is here. But I don't think I'm going to be able to. But you want a purple 5 there. Yes, I do want a purple 5 there. That's right, Esty. That's right. Yeah. I do want a purple 5 there. So... what I can do is use this, burn this 4, because it's useless, and re-roll the 5 to see if I get something I can use up here, which would be good. I could also use it to re-roll one of the 3s. So let's see. If I do this... oh, that's right. If you take this action, you won't be able to undo it. So, do I burn the purple 4 to re-roll one of the 3s? Hoping I get a 5? Because I can put it here or here. And I would put it here, actually. I would put the red 5 there. Or do I not press my luck? This is bothering me so much right now. You know what? Not halfway yet. Might be too early. Okay. So why don't we do this then? But I know... no, it's valid. It's valid. So here's what we'll do. We'll take the 9 points because we do have tap wheel. We do. We have tap wheel. And we can come back for that 4 if we want to. So why don't we play the red 3s to get them out of the way? Because I can play it here also, but there's no point. I'd rather just play it here. Knowing that this has to be a 3 anyway. Well, because this can't be green. So this has to be... wait, this has to be yellow. So we need a yellow 1. Yikes. Okay. We're going to have to keep that in mind. Well, actually, no. It could be a blue 1 as well. It could be a blue 1. So we need a yellow or a blue 1 here. Whew. Okay. We'll see what happens. Let's add 9. We're at 29 at this point, but that's not terrible. The lack of purples and yellows is bothering me, though. I will say that much. A red 1... a red 1, a yellow 4, a blue 4, and a blue 2. Okay. No green, no purple. No green, no purple. Okay. What are we doing? I really want to get up there. I really want to get up there, but I'm not going to be able to. We already have a blue in this column, so we can put a blue here. Let's put the blue 4 here because we know that this can't be a 4 anyway. And we can take the red 1 and put it here. And that would solve red for this row. Or next turn, what we can do is burn the 2, move that up, and still place the red 1 anyway. Well, no, we can place the red 1 anyway and just deal with it later. Because I would have moved the red around. I might want to move this over to here, but I can't get there yet. The lack of greens and purples and yellows is really bothersome. We're halfway there. We're adding 6 points. My total says we're at 35. That's a problem, but it's a manageable one. Finally! Finally some green and some purple. Yay! Yay! And wait, yay! It's about dang time. Alright, so we're gonna have to do some board manipulation here. We'll have to do some board manipulation, which is fine. We finally have our green. We're gonna put that green right there. No questions asked. Get it out of the way. We don't have a blue to move, so that's a problem. That's a big problem. Hold on. That's a big problem. The lack of greens up here is killing me. And I really needed that blue to move stuff that I'm not going to be able to move. This is bad. This is so bad. Okay, wait. No, it's not. 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 We're going to put that purple 2 right there. We're going to put a purple 2. Okay? We're going to do that. We're going to do that first. Then we don't have a yellow 1. Why do we not have a yellow 1? We're gonna do that. And we already have a 2 in this column, so that's not gonna help any. We can place a green 2 here. Because I need a blue to move that 4. I need a 2 to move that 4 up. Or the blue. That has to move that up. Oh, this is so hard. Adding 7. This is going to be a very high point thing. Yellows and greens. Okay, so we have some yellow. Imagine that. Shocker. And we finally have some green, but the green's not helpful in the slightest, really. And I have nothing to manipulate the board other than tap wheel, which I guess is fine. We can put the 6 here. No, we can't. We can put a 6 here. Because we need yellows somewhere. We have a green 5, which isn't helpful. That's the only 5 we have here besides blue, which can't be used. We have yellow 4, which I might have to go and grab the green 6 and take the 4, which I didn't want to do. Dang it. This is nerve-wracking. And all I have are purple 4s. So this is worst case scenario times 1,000 right now. I'm gonna have to take that green 4 and put it up there. And I might have to take this blue 4 the first chance I get and move it up there. So I'm gonna play this. Play that. Maybe. Either that or I use tap wheel and just burn the 6. But that's not helpful. You want to do the opposite. You want to take a 1 or a 2 and move it. But, oh yeah, you burn the 6 and then you swap out the 2. So, what would I grab from here, though? Because there's nothing really I can use other than that yellow 2. Or not yellow 4, rather. Because the purple 4 isn't helpful at all. But I do have to do it. I need to get rid of that. Yeah, I need to get rid of that 6. So let's get rid of the 6. We take the 2. We swap it for a yellow 4. I'm going to regret this later. I already know. We place the yellow 4 here. Now we don't have to worry about that 4. The 5s are what I'm worried about. I am worried about the 5s. Because I have not seen 5s other than green, really. So that's going to add 4 to the track. We're now at 46. We have 3 rounds to go. And I don't know about you, but I am biting my nails. You can't see it, but I'm figuratively biting my nails right now. So we have a red 6. We have a blue 4 and 3. The blue is finally here. Imagine that. Finally. And we can't do anything. We have no 5s. This is just ridiculous. Where's that purple 5 you ordered? It's nowhere. It's nowhere to be found. It is nowhere to be found. So, the purple 6, though. The purple 6 is going right here. That's going to give us another column. That's completely done. So, we're good there. And then we are going to burn this 6. Wait. Wait. Okay, so that was confusing. Oh yeah, so do that. Then this. Burn that. Oh, okay, I see. I take the turn after that, but I need to use another tool to do it. So I can't do that 6 yet. I need to do this first. I need to do this first. So I need to do that, burn this, move that, play this, but then that doesn't do anything. That doesn't do anything at all. So hold on. I need to figure this out now. I need to figure this out. Because that's a green. And I can't play the 5 there. I can play the 2 there. But I can only move 1 spot. So that's... this stinks and I don't like it. I don't like it one bit. This is not okay, y'all. This is not okay. This is not okay. Because I can't play that blue. I can't play the blues anywhere, or the red. So the purple goes here. And I can burn the 6, get rid of it. But there's nothing I can do, so it won't let me do that. It won't let me take that turn. So I have to do that. Then I have to figure out where, if I can move anything, which I technically kind of can't. I can't do anything. So I could burn a die and move something, or try to move something, which I'm not going to be able to do. Because well, actually, no. I can move this to here, but that's not gonna solve anything, because that still leaves me with a purple. But I can still get rid of this 4. I can move this to here, but I'm gonna prefer to move that. So confusing. I'm gonna move this up to here because that's gonna give me a better option. Although this has to be a yellow one anyway, so what difference does it make? And yeah, this is this is the hardest board for a reason. So I'm gonna have a board. I'm gonna have a spot open. So I think, yeah, because I mean, what can I do? I can't play anything, buddy. All right, so we're adding 12, 9 for that, and then 3 for the open space we're gonna end up with. I'm quiet because I'm looking at this and I don't like it. I can't, there's nothing I can do. I can't place a single thing. I can't place anything. I can't, there's nothing I can do. So this is going to be pretty bad. This is going to be ugly, but it's okay because this was tough. We can at least play that. And we can do that. Oh wait, no, we can't do that because I can't play anything else. So I stopped using the calculator at this point because I know that we're done. Having 4 open spots is just a mess. And I appreciate the fireworks game, I do, but good grief. 82. Oh no. Oh gosh, oh, I can't look. I can't look. Oh, 18 points. 18. Oh. Oh dear. 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 Oh, so bad. So bad. So bad, but so good, but so bad. So good, so bad, so bad. Oh, good grief. Good grief. It's okay. It's okay. Here's what we're gonna do. I've been going for about almost an hour 45. I'm gonna set up our next game. It's not gonna be our last game. I think we can get 2 or 3 in before 2 o'clock because I usually stream till 2. So here's what we're gonna do. I'm actually gonna take a health and safety break. I'm gonna take a health and safety break because I kind of need it. So here's what we're gonna do. We're looking for purple and red this time. I'm gonna set up a new poll, but for this poll, I'm gonna make it a 3-minute poll, and I'm gonna leave this screen up so that you can decide. And if I'm not back before the 3 minutes, I'm just gonna go right outside the door and make a new cup of coffee because something tells me I need it. After that game was such a disaster in a good way. I mean, if you're not laughing with me, please just go ahead and laugh because I'm not even remotely upset. I'm just actually amused more than anything else. All right, so what are our choices today? What are our choices for this next game? We have Chromatic Splendor, wanting to make a return for level 4 difficulty. Symphony of Light, which hasn't been seen yet, I think, but it's something. Comatose, which would have been helpful last game. Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. That's a level 5 difficulty. And Luz Celestial, if I can spell. And that is level 3 difficulty. So I'm going to actually set this up to be a 5-minute poll, just so that I can go make coffee. I use a K-cup, so it's not too bad. But yeah, so use your channel points, use your bits. I will be back in just a few minutes with a fresh cup of coffee in my hand and my fingers very tightly crossed. Okay, I'm back. Thank you so very much for letting me stretch my legs and make that second cup of coffee. I appreciate you. If I'm not mistaken, I saw... Let me see. I saw that Chromatic Splendor was the winner, if I am not mistaken, unless there were some shady votes or sneaky votes, as it is, as was mentioned in chat, at the last minute. Okay, so let's go with Chromatic Splendor. Okay, so we are already seeing some returning tools to be used at our disposal. Tap wheel for blue, move up to 2 dice of the same color that match a color of a die on the round track, obeying all placement restrictions. For green, lens cutter, we used that last game, and I have a feeling we'll be using it this game too. That's fine, Esty. Hello to your family. Draft a die, then swap it with a die from the round track. Flux brush, draft a die, then re-roll it. If it cannot be placed, return it to the draft pool. Awesome. And then Grozing Pliers, draft a die, then increase or decrease its value by 1. 1 may not change to 6 or 6 to 1. Okay, our public objectives are a lot easier. We should be able to do well with this. Color and shade variety, sets of 1 of each color and value. So we can get a max of 20 points if we're careful with the color variety. We just have to remember that we need 4 of each color. And then shade variety, we have a max of 15 points for that. So we're going to really need to focus on keeping the point values in the round track really low. We don't want a repeat of what happened last game. And already we're starting off on a decent foot. We have a red 6, a red 5, a blue 1, and a purple 4. Well, purple and red are what we're looking for, and the fact that we're basically staring 11 points right off the bat in the face is pretty darn good. So we're going to just go ahead and do that. We're going to place the red 6 here, and then the red... Oh wait, I have to do one at a time. I can't be impatient. And we'll place the red 5 there. So we're in good shape already. That's 11 points. But we're going to add 5 to the board. So we're 6 points ahead, essentially. We're just going to kick it off right there, right then and there. Tap wheel is going to allow us to take anything high point off of the round track too, which is going to help. Let's see, we have a red 4, a red 2, a green 1, and a blue 2. Okay. Well, we know that we're not going to be able to get to that 4 spot just yet. Well, we can. We can. Just not yet. We do want to focus on restrictions while at the same time attempting to get to these as many reds or purples as possible. So I think what I want to do first is play the green 1, because filling in restrictions is honestly the best way to make the board easier to play. So we're going to do that first. Then we can go ahead and we can play the red 2 up here, continuing to add to our red total, getting rid of a restriction in the process, and now we're just going to have to work our way out this way to get that way, and I think we'll be okay. Yes, we're adding 6 to the round track, but it's not terrible, because it's counterbalanced by what we have on the board in red. We have a red 3, a green 4, a blue 3, and a blue 1. Okay. Well, let's see. Huh. Okay. Well, we can go one of 2 ways. We can either put a red 3 here, and that would stop us on the red side. That would halt our red progress. Now we could place the blue 3 here, which would be good. We can also go ahead and place... Well, we could do 2 things. We can place the red 3 here and finish off reds for the 4 points per. And we can place the green 4 after that and take that green spot. We could also go ahead and place the blue 3 here, because we don't have blues yet, and then the green 4 here. So we could totally do that. That actually is going to give us our first full 5 set, oddly enough, because 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think that's the better way to go, honestly. And ignoring the red 3 completely. Because now we're on this side of the board. We just have to work our way up. I think that's going to be good. Getting back up here is going to be interesting. But one thing at a time. And we already have our first 5 points. We're going to add 4 to the track. That's 15. But we already have 11, 13 from the reds. And we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We have another 5. So we have 18 points on the board as it is. So we're doing pretty darn well with it, I must say. All right, so now we have a red 5, a green 2, a blue 6, and a blue 3. This works out. We can take this red 5, plunk that there. That's going to solve our red problem. And that's totally fine. And then we can do a number of different things. I think, though, I want to play the red 6 right after, the blue 6 right after that. Because then that is going to open up every single spot remaining on the board. Plus getting rid of 2 more restrictions in the interim. Now I could, I could start playing all this stuff, but right now our point values are pretty low. Our point values up here are pretty low, so I want to say we're doing just fine. We're at 20 and we're on round 5, I think. So I think that's not too bad. Red 5, yellow 4, yellow 1, purple 5. Okay. Well, if we are going to look towards the variety here, we're going to have to limit our 5s because we already have 2 of them on the board. We can get away with maybe 1 or 2 more because with the 6, that gives us 18 points. That gives us 18. 18 spots, not points. 18 spots. And on this 20-point grid, or 20-spot grid, we'll have 2 spots left over. So what I think I want to do first is finish off the 5s, get that purple there. That's totally fine. So that's gonna basically finish off the 5s for now. And we can do one of 2 things. We can either play the yellow 4 in this spot or the yellow 1 in this spot. And I think I want to play the 1. I think I want to play the 1, even though it's going to add 9 points to the track, because ones are... Actually, no. We can get away with playing the yellow 4 because we can go retrieve the yellow 1 later. Come to think of it. I think that's what we're going to end up doing. We'll play this, and that's going to be done. We'll throw those up there, so that's going to be another 6. So now we're at halfway point, and we're at 26. So we're already doing far better than we were last game. I have to say, we're in better shape. We're in better shape. That's for certain. Oh dear. Okay. So what are we looking at? We're looking at a red 2, a yellow 3, a blue 4, and a purple 2. Okay. Interesting. So we have 1, 2. So we need 1s, we need 2s. So that purple 2 is looking pretty nice right there. I think I want to play it here, this nice purple 2, because that's going to give us 2 2s now. And then I think that yellow 3 is going to go right in that spot there. Because again, we also are looking for the colors. And we need 3 of each color. 4 of each color, rather. So we already now have 2 purples, 2 yellows, 2 greens, 2 blues. And reds, as I said, are pretty much done. Now, I could go ahead and start manipulating stuff and moving stuff with tap wheel, but I'm not ready for that yet. So let's take the 6. We're at 32. We have 4 rounds to go. And look, we have 2 yellows and 2 greens. So we're in good spaces here. We're in good spaces. So automatically, we have 2 2s. We need one more 2. Because we're pretty much done with 5s. We have 3 5s. Well, we can get away with one more 5, but there's nowhere to really put it. So what are we going to do? What can we do here? Because we want to reduce what's on the track. We do. We want to reduce it. So let's take this green... well, actually, wait. We have 3 5s already. We have space for 2 more. So why don't we take this 5 and put it there. That's going to solve our 5 problem. And we can take the 2 and we can put it here. And that's going to be fine, because we do need one more 2. We also need one more 4 as well. So hold on. Let's back that up. Let's put a yellow 4 here. We need 1s, definitely. And you know what? Hold on. Why don't we play the yellow 5 here? Because I want to get rid of some of the yellows. I want to get rid of some of the I want to get rid of some of the higher point stuff, because it can't go on the round track. We need... Boops. And we'll put the 4 here. 1, 2... that'll be 3 4s and 4 5s, and that'll be... no, you know what? Hold on. We're gonna play the 2, because we need to get rid of that green spot. And we'll play the 4... we'll play the 5. I'll come back for the 4. Because that's going to put 9 on the round track. So 9 to the round track. I'm going to regret that later, I already know, because we're at 41. We need to get some of this higher point stuff off of the round track. Pronto. We already have reds. I would love to get a one that's not a blue. So I might want to move... I might want to pay for tap wheel next chance I get and move that. And these purples are fine, but they're already 4s. I need one more 4. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to play that 4. We need one more 3. Oh, that red one, I don't like it. I can exchange the red one, but for a yellow one. That would be it. Because we need one more yellow. That would be an even exchange, but I don't have the way to exchange it yet. So maybe... we already have plenty of reds. 1, 2, 3. So I think I'm going to play this 4 here. And that's going to give me 4 purples. And we'll be done with purple. And we have 2 rounds after this. So I'm really hoping for a green at this point, so that I can use lens cutter and exchange, and then a blue for tap wheel so I can move some stuff around. If I get purples, then I can finagle some things. But right now I'm starting to get a little less optimistic. Okay, we have our green. Fantastic. And we do need a 6. We do need a green 6. We're done with yellows. Right? We need one more yellow, but it's a 5. So that's a whole thing. Let's see. I'm definitely thinking of burning this. Wait, we have 2 6s. We need one more 6. So I think I want to put that 6 over. Oh wait, no, I can't, because that's a green. It would have to go here. So that 6 is going to go here. That 6 is going to go here. I think what I might have to do is burn this green, grab the yellow, trade this 4 out, which I don't want to do, but I might have to. Because 6 can't be 1 if I had a purple. Oh, this is tough. Yeah, wait, hold on. We have 2 3s. We have 2 3s. So if I burn the 6... Because we already have 4 5s. We don't need any more 5s. We definitely don't need 5s. We have 1, 2, 3... We have 4 4s. We have 2 3s. We have 2 2s and 1 1. So we need a 1. And we need blues. We definitely need a blue 1. But that blue 1's not going to go there. This has to move. And I don't have the means with which to move it. And if I place it here, I'm not going to be able to move that there. I'm not going to be able to move it at all. So that would be pointless. So I'm going to take the green 6. I'm going to put it here to get rid of it. And then... I can't play any of this other stuff unless I play the green 3. And I already have 4 greens here, so... And that's a 1. Well, we need another yellow anyway, so... I think I'm going to do that. So I'm going to play that. Then I'm going to lens cutter, get rid of this 3, take this red 4, swap it out for the yellow 1, because I need one more yellow anyway. It's going to increase the total, but that's fine. And at this point, it's the last round, so... Meh. Now I'm just hoping for greens. Now I'm just hoping for blues and purples. Give me blues! Give me lots of blues, please! You give me 1 blue. You stink and I don't like you. Because I need that blue. Yeah, buddy, it's fine. It's okay. I need that blue. Yeah. Okay, so we're gonna have to, So, draft a die, then re-roll it. So, yeah, I'm gonna pay the 5, because I don't want any more 5s. And I'm going to re-roll this blue. It's gonna be a 3, so that was pointless. So we're gonna put that there. That's fine. And if I make this a 3, I'll at least get the points for the red. And we have 3 3s anyway, so I'm just gonna do that. I'm gonna burn this. I'm gonna make this a 3. I'll be able to play it there. That's gonna finish this out. Hi, Melons. You woke up super late. How's Sagrada going? Well, you missed last game where the solo score was computer 82, me 18. I cannot wait to see the reaction if you watch that game on the VOD. It was a beautiful mess. It was wonderful. Okay, so this did not exactly pan out the way that we hoped, but you know what? Coming in under 10 points is fine. Yeah, Melons, if you watch the VOD later and just cry and cringe, and it was beautiful. It was one of the most beautiful fails I ever had, and it was just absolutely delightful. It really was. It was massively delightful. Because, you know, I'm gonna have problems like that, and that's fine. Okay, so I think I have time for 1 or 2 more games, because I usually stream till 2, and I really want to spend the rest of the day with Manatee, because I have a call later. Which, by the way, if you don't already know, I am participating, I am part of a group called Draw for Charity, right? And I'm surprised I haven't mentioned this yet, but I'm part of a group called Draw for Charity. It's myself, Postability, McBoots, Gamma Liz, Brosephine, and Joe Hills, and I. And we've been a group now for almost a year and a half, and we're in the middle of planning our 2nd annual 48-hour charity stream benefiting Child's Play, which is a wonderful charity focused on providing games and other means of entertainment, mostly video games and video game accessories, to kids in hospitals and domestic abuse shelters. And this is something that was started by the Penny Arcade group, and they've been going strong for a number of years now, bringing smiles to kids in some of the worst, some of the worst things that they're going through. So we are really pleased and proud to be able to help them in that endeavor. So we're going to be doing all kinds of things. I'm running some events. There are going to be other events going on, and it's going to be absolutely wonderful. It's 48 hours. It's from July 9th to the 11th. Make sure you're following Draw for Charity so that you can catch us there. I actually am running the first event on Friday night. It's going to start around, I believe, 8 p.m. Eastern. All the times that you see advertised are Central. But definitely make sure you're following them and following us, because we have special guests. I mean, it's going to be a whole big thing. And I could not be more thrilled and excited. There's been so much. Lag on my end has me 45 seconds behind the chat, but that's my problem. You said you had a bunch of stuff you're excited to talk about. Yeah, because I'm part of Draw for Charity, which is this group. We met at PAX. I met all these people through Joe, and we're just a group of friends, and the 6 of us, it's myself, it's Joe, Pasta, Boots, Brosephine, and Gamma Liz, and the 6 of us, we're getting ready for our 2nd annual event, and it's just, I'm so excited for it because we have so many wonderful people coming in to help us. And if you follow us on Twitter, which you can at twitter.com/charitydraw4, I believe. Yeah, I think that's our handle. You'll be able to know all the stuff about when the event is, and you're going to see all the special guests being announced and everything. So if you have a Twitter, make sure you're following us there too. Now let's get into this game. This most likely is going to be the last game of stream, because like I said, I want to make sure to spend some time with Manatee, and I have another call at 7 my time, because that's just how things are right now. So which board should we play next? First up, we are looking for yellow and blue this game. So right now we have Via Lux for 4 difficulty. We have Firmitas, which is a level 5 difficulty. Bellsguard making a return. That is a level 3 difficulty. And then Sun's Glory, which is a level 6 difficulty. So I'm going to make this poll a minute since I am sitting here, and I will chat with you. You can use your bits, you can use your channel points, those coffee beans, put those to good use. Roast them for your choice. That's what they're there for. And tell me which board should we play next? Which board should we play next? Alright, with about 25 seconds left, Bellsguard. Bellsguard is looking to be in the lead with 100% of the votes. Bellsguard, I kind of figured you would gravitate towards Bellsguard because of the blue and the yellow there. It's also a lesser difficulty than what we played last game, so giving me a break on this possibly last game of stream is appreciated. And with 3, 2, 1, Bellsguard it is. Here we go. So what are our tools? So first, for blue, we have Eglomi's Brush. We've seen that a bunch of times this stream. Move any 1 die in your window, ignoring color restrictions on your window pattern, obeying all placement and adjacency restrictions. All other placement and adjacency restrictions, I should say. Then there's Tap Wheel. Move up to 2 dice of the same color that match the color of a die on the round track. You must obey all placement restrictions. Fair enough. For red, we have both Running Pliers, which we saw last game, and I intend on using this game properly. After your first turn, immediately draft a die. Skip your next turn this round. Okay, fair enough. And then something we haven't seen on stream yet, Copper Foil Burnisher. Move any one die in your window, ignoring value restrictions on your window pattern. You must obey all other placement and adjacency restrictions. So, good grief, that's going to come in handy, especially since we have this mess again. Can we repeat what we did last time? Column, shade, and color variety. Our columns cannot have repeated values or colors. So, good luck, y'all. This is going to be fun. This is going to be a hot mess, and I am here for it. This is the kind of energy I want to have. This is what I want to see. First off, we have no yellow and blue. Of course not, because why should we start out simply, right? We have a yellow nothing. We have a red 5, 3, and 2, and we have a purple 5. Okay, fine. This is going to be fun. This is going to be so much fun. Oh, goodness. Where do we start? Well, columns have to be different numerically and color-wise, and having these different colors is going to be tough, but we can make it work. I think what I want to do to start out is I want to work my way through this wall of restrictions, because I can always go up if I need to, but I want to go out. So I think starting with this 5, let's put it here. Let's put it here for now. That's going to solve red for this column, which is fine. And then we'll take the purple 5 and we'll put it here. I think that's fair. Or what we can do is automatically burn running pliers, which I don't think we should do yet. We don't have any 1, 4, or 6s to fill in the numerical restraints either. No, we don't, but we have this 5. And by putting this 5 here, that opens these spaces up. It's also going to open up this and this. So I think we'll be okay. Because we could also play the 2 here, and that's going to open up this side. But I think we'll be okay if we go here. Because if we get a 1, 2, or 6, we're gonna be all right. I think we'll be fine. So I think that's what I want to do, because I always want to start games off with as few points as possible, and just go from there with as few points as possible. So we're going to add 5 to our total. We're starting off with 5. That's a good start. It's a good start. And see, we're okay, because we have another red 5, we have a green 2, a blue 2, and a purple 5. Now, this means that we would normally have 10 points to add, but I really like running pliers for this reason. I like running pliers for this reason. So what I want to do here, what I really want to do here, is I can do a bunch of different things, honestly, but what I think I want to do is I want to play a green 2 here, and then the blue 2 here, using running pliers to kill that 5, burn that 5, and leave us with another 5. Or I could take that purple 5 and play it here, and basically solve 5 for this row. Although 3 5s in 2 rounds is actually really rough, so I don't know if I would want to do that. But I would do this, pay that, and then put this 2 up here. That kind of circumvents... That circumvents this mess, and we can come back to this mess as we see fit. And that would only add 5 points to the track. So I think that's what we're going to do. And we're going to make that 10. We're going to make that 10. That's fine. We're going to make that 10. Okay, so see, and we're just fine, because we have our 6. We have a 6 of yellow, a 2 of blue, a purple 4, and a purple 3. Now, the purple 4 and 3 we can't use in this column, which is unfortunate. But we can get away with using the yellow 6. I couldn't reach the green, but now I can. I can reach the green now. So we're going to do that. And then I think what I want to do is take this blue 2 and put it over here in this corner and solve that blue conundrum. This whole mess is another story, and we're going to have to work around that. We're going to have to find a way to work around that. Because what we could also do is we can put a purple 4 here and then the yellow 6 in this corner, get that yellow out of the way. But part of me doesn't want to do that. Well, at least put that there. The 4 can definitely go here. That's totally fine. But the 6 should definitely go here. And that's actually going to make this 5, which isn't terrible. So yeah, let's do that. Let's go back this way. We'll backtrack. And now we should be able to access every remaining spot on the board. And doing so in round 3 is pretty good. Because you don't want to leave yourself with any unavailable spaces so late in the game, you know? You want to get to them as quickly as possible. Let's see. We have a green 5. Okay. Green 4. Fine. Blue 6 and a purple 2. Okay. So the blue 6 is not going to help anyone anywhere, because there's a 6 right next to that blue spot. This 2 also is next to a blue. This also is in a blue spot. So that blue 6 is kind of moot in that respect. We can take the blue 6 and put it here because it's a blue and it's out of the way. And we want blues and yellows. We know this. So we can do that. We can place that there. And then we can take the 5 and put it here. Because this is already going to be green. This is already green as it is. Green 4 in the 4. Green 5 in the 5. Well, I can't place the green 5 in the 5. Wait, green 5 in the 5. Wait, green 4 in the 4, green 5 in the green. Oh, I see what you're saying. So let me do that properly. So green 4 here, green 5 there. We can do that. That's going to reduce 9 points. That's going to put 8 on the board, but that's not terrible. I like that, Melons. That's a good call. It's a really good call. See, I told you I love when you guys play this with me. So there, we'll add 8 to the board. I'm going to take your advice, Melons. I'm going to see where it goes. Okay. Now what are we looking at? We're looking at a yellow 5. Okay, fair enough. A green 4, a blue 2, and a purple 4. Interesting. Okay. Well, that purple 4 is not going to help anyone any. I'm going to tell you that right now. I could take this 4 and move it down and move this 5 over to here, but that's not going to help because we already have a yellow 6. We already have the yellow 6 here. Okay. So what do we do? What do we do? Well, we can go ahead and we can play the blue 2 here and get the blue 2 out of the way. We can then move the yellow 6 over to the yellow spot or down here if we wanted to, which I don't think I want to do yet, because that would actually require me to use the blue 2. Yellow 5 in the yellow, blue 2 in the blue. Well, the blue 2 is fine. The yellow 5, we have this as our objective. Columns with no repeated values. So we have no repeated values and no repeated colors in the columns. And with this 5 being where it is, that's not going to help any. Now I could trash the blue 2, take the green 5 and move it over to maybe here. I would move it to here, and then that would give me the space to put in the green 4. And then I would be able to put the yellow 5 there. So I could do that. I could totally use, if I use tap wheel, burn that blue. Actually no, because there's no green. There's no green on the round track yet. So I need a green in the round track. So, and there's no yellow either, so I can't really do very much. So I think for this round, I think I would put the 4 here. And I would put well, actually, no. Let me put the 2 first. Yeah, I mean, I could use Eglomi's brush, come to think of it. So I could use that instead. I could use that. And then I could move the 5 to here, right? Or I would, yeah, because I can't do that because there's a 5 here. And then I could put the 4 here, and then that would allow me to put the 5 up there. So I could do that as well, and I think that might be the play. I think that might be the right play, because now these definitely can't be 5. 5s right now, other than here, are, well, actually here's now going to be done too. So 5s we're going to have to completely ignore and put the 5 there, and then that's pretty much it. Now the if I had to use tap wheel, I could take, actually this is a blue anyway, so I can't take that blue 6. I have to remember that. So let's add 4 to the track, or add to our total. That's 27 by my count, which is fine. And then now I have a red 4, a red 4, a yellow 4, a blue 3, and a blue 2. Okay, fine. 4s are a difficulty. And not able to be used. So now we're already in kind of trouble here, which is not, it's not bad. It's not bad. We're going to be fine. So if I play this blue 3 here, I can play the red or the yellow, which I would probably play the yellow 4 here, because this can't be 4 anyway. And then that would give me 6 points on the track. Because I could also take this red 5. I could also take this red 5 and scoot it over. I could do that too. And I just might, because I have copper foil burnisher, I could do that. I could also move this up because it's not restricted. Well, actually, no, I can't move that up. That's ridiculous. But I could do that, right? So I could use copper foil burnisher, burn this, right? Play the red 4 so you have yellow on the track. Yeah, good call. So let's play the red 4 here, because we can. It's the last spot for 4s anyway that I can get away with. And I'll put the blue 3 here. And that's going to leave 6 points. That's actually a good call, Melons. Good eye. So we'll add 6 to our total. That's about 33, which is fine. 33 is fine. And now we have a red 2, a red 1, a yellow 6, and a green 2. Okay. Now we're starting to get a little wild over here. That 1 is perfect right there, but I can't touch it. So what I am going to have to do first is play this yellow 6 just to get it out of my way. Don't need it right now. I could also play it down here, but I want to get that 6 spot filled in. So I want to do that. Now I could go ahead and, well, I can't play the green. It would have to be the red. So I could play the red 2 here, because this can't be a 2 anyway, nor can it be green. So this would be purple or blue. Which is fine. And then, I mean, because I would either do that or burn this, move this up. Like I would take this, move this up to play the red 1. But if the red 1's already going to be on the track, well, actually, dang it. I'm going to have to do that. I'm going to have to play this, burn this, move that, play that. I think that was the better play. Honestly, I think that was the better play. So now all I have left is tap wheel, and every color is on the tap wheel now at this point. 1, 2, 3. So green being the last color, red, let's see, red, purple, blue, green, yellow. Yeah, so every color's on the track. So now I can use it if I get a blue. And what did I get? I have a red 6, a yellow 6, a green 3, and a green 2. Okay. Well, greens are out. We know this. Greens are out. So now we're looking at red and we're looking at yellow. The yellow 6 immediately goes here. It's nestled in. We have our colors different. We have our numbers different. That's a 9-point placement plus yellow is another 6 points. That's a 15-point placement right there. So we're going to do that. Now, next up, we have the red 6. Where are we going to put the red 6? Because it can't go here. It can go here or here. And I think putting it here is best. And why? Because this here is going to be a 1, a 2, or a 3. If I put it here, it's going to be a 1, a 3, or 1, 3, or 6, or 1 or 3. So this is going to be a 2 or a 1, 2, 3. This is going to be a 1, 3, 6, or 1 and 3, 1, 3, 5 rather. 1, 3, 1, 3, 6. So this is going to be a 1, 2, 3. So that gives more options. So this is fine. The fact that if I did that, I have more color, I have more colors but fewer numbers. This, I think, is a better placement. Spend for Zen, thank you for the follow. Welcome on in, make yourself at home. We're playing Sagrada today, and it's a good time. This is a dice game inspired by a real basilica in Spain called Sagrada Familia. And I've been playing this game for a while now, and I absolutely love it. And I currently am in the pickliest of pickles as I try to figure out how to make all of this work. And I'm not going to get very far. That 5 is destructive. Okay, so how do we make this mess work? How do we make this work? Because I can't really move. I can't move anything without causing mayhem. I could move this, but I'm not going to be able to place the 5s. I can move this, but I still can't place the 5. But I can move that around, but I still won't be able to place the 5. I could get away with placing... Of course it's bad, Melons. This is what happens. And I only have a blue 3. So this blue 2, I can't move either because it's blue. This is worst case scenario yet again. Yeah, this is pretty rough, y'all. This is pretty rough. If I could play this, I would. This is where copper foil burnisher would have come in handy. But this row is what if we pulled the blue 6 off the round track? We don't have a tool to pull off the round track. We can just use the round track to move stuff around. That's the problem. This row is going to be borked, but blue is blue. I'm upset that I'm not going to be able to... I mean, I can still burn the other 5, and I'm going to, because I can. And then I can move... If I move that up, that's not going to help any. Yeah, that's not going to help. That's all I'm going to be able to do. And then I can move that there, but then that's not going to happen. So... yeah. Because I can move that as well. So if I do that, burn that, I can move this over, but then I'm not going to be able to do anything anyway. And I could move the 2 here, which is fine, but then I still can't do anything else. So I would place that there. That borks this. It still gives me 4 points for being different numerically. But now I'm in a completely different pickle where I need a blue and I need a 3. So there's a chance I'm going to lose 6 points, and that's the risk I'm going to have to take. This makes my brain hurt. It's... people describe this as kind of like Sagrada. Not Sagrada, Sudoku. And... yeah, okay, so we're basically gonna eat this and be done with it, because there's nothing else I can use to manipulate it. So we're just gonna take this and run. It's fine. But spend for Zen. Oh, I have time for one more game. I thought this would be the last one, but I have time for one more. So, I'm assuming that you've... oh! I'm getting a raid? What? What? I'm getting a raid? I'm sorry, what? What? This is news to me. I don't see anything. I'm okay with that, though. Come on in, everybody, I guess. I don't know. I didn't even know Sloy was streaming this morning. Are you sure? He's spamming the link from YouTube? Are you serious right now? Are you serious? I'm going to go look. What? What? Are you kidding? What is that, on his channel? He's live on YouTube? I thought he's live on YouTube, which I realized I wasn't even subscribed on this channel. What? 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 Oh, hold on. Let me mute. Oh, good grief. No, let me mute that so I don't get that. What? What? Hi! Hi, everyone! Hello! Sorry, I'm just like a mess right now. What? Oh, I appreciate this so much. Hi, good morning. How goes the pretty window game? It could have gone better, not gonna lie. Oh, I was gonna do one more board anyway. It's fine. No, you didn't murder me. No. Just surprised is all. But welcome everybody who decided to follow the link and come on in. I appreciate you. I'm amused as all heck. I'm amused as all heck. Thank you for coming on in. Welcome in. Welcome, Citrus. Good to see you. And hi, Lee. How are you? Yeah, I've been playing this now for about 2.5 hours, and we won one game, and I'm gonna post it on Twitter later, but the computer has destroyed me every other time. But for those of you who are coming in from Zloy, seeing it's Triple H Day or the stream, I think I'll raid NJ. Yeah, apparently so. You're awake. Yeah, yeah, you're awake. Sorry if I seem flustered. I only had 1 cup of coffee so far. The second cup is only about half empty, so I need to finish it. I woke up at 10:15 when my alarm went off. I had fallen asleep on the couch watching Evil's stream. And I'm just like, okay, because you know me, Lee. I always fall asleep because it's so relaxing and chill to watch, and I'm so glad I got to play last night. But I was so tired because right before everything, right, while I set up this poll, Zoe says, well, I'm sorry for trying to help people grow instead of rating famous for clout. I can't do your accent, Zoe, and I don't want to try because it would just be painful. But thank you so much. It's really good to see you. And hold on. I need to fix that. There we go. All right, so, am I supposed to limit my caffeine? I was when my medication changed. I'm on something called an SSRI that helps me manage my anxiety. And so, when I first started taking it, and then when it was increased slightly, I had to watch my caffeine intake because it would make me super jittery and nervous. But as the weeks progressed, just roll my R's. That's why I barely passed Spanish. I couldn't roll them. I think it's the Jersey accent. But my tolerance increased, so I can get away with, on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, which are my hardest days at work, I have a giant 24-ounce mug of half calf, and that kind of gets me through. And then on Tuesdays and Thursdays, I have 1 cup of regular, a small cup of regular, that I sip on my way in so I don't ingest too much too quickly. And then on Saturdays and Sundays, I'll have a cup of regular and then chase it with a cup of decaf so it balances out. So I'm on the decaf cup right now. It's plain decaf. I have 2 different coffees in my house right now, one of which is a Bananas Foster flavor, which is really good, and then the other is from Grinding Coffee Company. It's Turtle Dreams. Yeah, it balances out. So it's called Turtle Dreams, and it's absolutely wonderful. I could smell it through the packaging when I got it the other day. And I just also picked up one called Holy Cannoli from a different company that my friend recommended. So I like all kinds, almost, just about. So there's that. But Sloy, thank you so much for the raid if you're still here. I really appreciate you, friend. I really do. And I hope that your stream went well. Were you on TB? Oh, and are you doing Clash of the Creators today? I can't remember if you're doing Clash of the Creators. It's fine. You could bring in 150 people, or you can bring in 5 people. It doesn't matter. Coming by and saying hi to me it means a lot. Regardless of how many people come in. I love having people just come hang out with me anyway. So that's fine. Okay, so I'm setting up this poll. You can use bits, coffee beans, whatever. But we have Batillo for level 5 difficulty, Chromatic Splendor for level 4 difficulty, Suncatcher for level 3 difficulty, and Water of Life, which is level 6 difficulty. So it goes from 3 to 6. Streaming TB on YouTube. Oh, nice. Okay. Yeah, I don't mind that you brought in 3 people. You came to hang out with me. You wanted to come hang out with me for a little bit. I appreciate that. Hey, Tropic. Welcome on in. All right, everybody, pick your boards. We've got Suncatcher with 67% of the vote. Chromatic Splendor right behind with 33% of the vote. Water of Life and Batillo. If I have any fans of those boards, you better get in there because... Oh, wait. Chromatic Splendor's trying to make a comeback. Tying with Suncatcher. Now surpassing Suncatcher. Nope, This is a fight. This is a fight between Suncatcher and Chromatic Splendor. Batillo and Water of Life are not even in this conversation right now. Suncatcher's looking like it's gonna... Oh, wait. We've got Water of Life trying to come in at that last minute, but no dice. Suncatcher, 55% of the vote. Thank you for those channel point contributions there, Blue Wave. Suncatcher, it is. We're gonna be looking for blue and purple as our private objectives. One or the other is fine. Water of Life is about the only one I haven't 3-starred on the campaign. Yeah, it takes a minute, because it's a really hard board. It's a really tough board. So I'm playing solo mode for this, and for those who are coming in who haven't seen this game yet, it's based off of or inspired by a real-life basilica in Spain called the Sagrada Familia, and you're basically creating stained glass windows using dice. It's a 5x4 grid, and you have these. You roll dice every turn, and you place them, and you're just trying to fill the board. You have a private objective, which we saw on the previous screen. I'll be looking for one of 2 different colors to fill my board to get bonus points. Dorito says, I've played a board game version of it. It originally was a board game version. It was released by Floodgate Games, and then they teamed up with Dire Wolf Digital, and they made this version of it. It's available on Steam. And yes, even though I talk about the game and I play it, and I help promote it, because it's a smaller company that makes it, I don't get any get any bonuses or residuals or anything from it, and that's fine. They know that they know that I stream it. I'm like one of maybe 2 people who do, and it's fine. I don't mind it because I love this game so much. And if I end up going to Origins or PAX later this year, I'm going to go find them and I'm going to go introduce myself and say, so hi, I've been streaming this game every Sunday for months. And see what they say. And see what they say. But so we have these tools. And in multiplayer, you use the favor tokens you get based off of the difficulty of the board you choose to pay for them. In single player, you burn a die in your pool to use it. So we're going to be looking for purple to use Flux Remover, draft a die, so basically pick a die, and swap it for a new die from the supply. Choose a value for it, and place the new die on your board, obeying all placement restrictions, or return it to the draft pool. Space Reader says, in the before times when we could play board games with friends. It's funny you say that because on Friday night, we had people over for the very first time since 2019. We haven't gamed together since, I think, February of 2020. And even then, we didn't go. So for us, it was January 2020. And those friends who came over on Friday night, we hadn't really physically seen them since July of 2020 when they came to my dad's wake. So it's been a long time coming. Space says, we are on our way to being vaccinated. It's so close yet so far. And you will. I mean, obviously other places are having a lot more difficulty rolling out the vaccine. For us, it's just our current president is hell-bent on getting us to herd immunity because he knows that it's the only way that we're going to be able to get back to normal, because our economy and, you know, like so many businesses and so many different things were significantly negatively affected by all of it. He's trying to fix the mess that he was presented with, and just trying to get people back to some semblance of normalcy. Now, obviously, there's a lot of other things that changed. There's a lot of other things that have changed, and we're not going to go back to that normal that we had. And I think that's going to be good for us in a sense, because there's a lot of things that this pandemic really exposed that will move us forward if we're willing to take those steps to move forward. And I, for one, am totally willing to take those steps forward. But that's my opinion. Everybody else has everybody else has their own opinion, and I get it. I know you do. I know you do, Space. Melon says, my vaccine will be activated the day after my birthday. Awesome. The best birthday present I had this year was having both Manatee and I vaccinated fully before that, so I could see my friends 2 weeks later. And it was absolutely lovely. I didn't really post pictures on Twitter, but they made a Minecraft cake, and it was just absolutely wonderful. Because I celebrated my birthday with my friend's kid. She's practically a teenager now, and I'm just still kind of shaking my head over that. But we both play Minecraft, so, you know, when I come over, she always has questions, and like, Auntie NJ, can you answer this and talk to me about this and this and this? And my friends have no flippin' idea. They don't understand it, they don't know it, and they're just like, oh, well, you know, you know how to do this, you know how to stream, you know how to do all this stuff, so we're gonna send them to you for all the questions. So yeah, they're good kids. Okay, so what are we looking at for tools for this game? Because this is gonna be the last game of stream. Dorito says, how does every story you tell make you more adorable? I don't know. I try to live wholesomely. I don't know. I am the cool. We are the cool gaming aunt and uncle. Manatee and I. As people probably have already figured out, we don't have kids of our own, and that was, you know, by choice, and then other stuff happened that made that choice permanent. So we try to be the cool aunt and uncle. So we give board games and books, and we sit and we'll, like, Auntie Manatee gag. No, yeah. Well, it cracks us up because we have we volunteer in the fraternity that we belong to, and some of the students, because we're twice their age or older, because we're both in our early 40s, and so some of the kids will call us like auntie and uncle or mom and dad, and it doesn't bother us one bit. And there are some older volunteers who are just kind of, I guess, weirded out by it, but it doesn't bother us all that much because we can be mentors and take that moniker and put it to good use to help them grow, as opposed to having it as like, oh well, I'm going to be your parent now, I'm going to do everything for you. That's not how we operate. We try to motivate and inspire, and if that connection allows us to do that easier, then we're all for it. Citrus says, my vaccine was activated, I can read, the day of my birthday, and the same day they said we didn't have to wear masks in public anymore. Then mom decides to blend in with the vaccinated and not wear a mask, so I'm thinking everyone could be doing that, so I still wear mine. Citrus, yes, I also wear mine. If I know that everyone around me is fully vaccinated and I'm in my own home, I won't wear one, but I still wear mine, and I still wear mine to work. I still wear it to work. I still wear it when I go to the store. I still wear it when I go places because I don't want to get sick. I get sick really easily. I get colds and I get sinus infections, and my sinuses and my ear, nose, and throat are just like, they're awful. So I wear that to protect myself. Space Dorito says, mission, keep NJ talking so stream never ends. Space, I adore you, but I do want to finish this game before, so I can spend some time with Manatee before my 7 o'clock call, for a draw for charity. So let's see. We talked about Flux Remover for purple. We have red, Copper Foil Burnisher, move any one die in your window, ignoring value restrictions on your window pattern. Let's see if I can actually use that properly this time, obeying all other placement and adjacency restrictions. And for those of you who came in from Zloy's raid, thank you again so very much. If you have questions that you want to ask about the game, if you're not sure about something, please ask, because I would love to be able to share my love of this game with you and be able to have you understand it, so that if you ever wanted to play with me, you could. Okay, so let's see. Blue, Eglamee's Brush, which is kind of similar to Copper Foil Burnisher. Move any one die in your window, ignoring color restrictions on your window pattern. You must obey all other placement and adjacency restrictions. And then last but not least, for purple, Flux Brush, draft a die, then re-roll it. If it cannot be placed, return it to the draft pool. Fair enough. So what are our public objectives? Ooh, okay. Light shades, sets of 1 and 2 anywhere. That's going to be tough because we want to keep the value of the round track low. And then rose shade variety, rose with no repeated values. So we're going to spam the heck out of colors, that's for certain. And we're going to be looking for blue and purple. And we already are starting off with a blue, which is perfect. Tropic, maybe. Maybe. I think that would be nice. How much longer is she going for? Because they are in 2-hour blocks. Fally's live for Shamble Pride. Oh, then I'm gonna read Fally Tropic. I didn't realize Fally was streaming today. I completely forgot about that. I didn't see him come up. Or am I just being a derp? Am I being a derpy derp? Okay, yeah, I am being a derp because I don't see him on my list, which is weird. He's on Twitch. Oh, he just started then. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna raid Fally for Shamblecraft Pride weekend. I think he's gonna work on the I think he's working on the Pride Park. He just went live. Okay. Yeah, we'll raid Fally. Tropic, I'm gonna actually make sure to follow Gem, because I just realized I'm not following her yet. But I'll pop in and say hello. So yeah, let's get this game started, because I want to finish by 2:15-ish, but that's fine. And thank you both for some great suggestions. I do appreciate that. All right, so we have a red 2, a yellow 5, a yellow 2, and a blue 5. We need to keep the rows different numerically, but colors we can do whatever we wish. We are looking for blue, so we definitely want that blue. So I think we'll put the 5 here. And then I think what we can do is take this red, and we can put it here in this 2 spot. I think that'll do. You can put that there. That's going to add 7 to the track, but that's okay. That's okay. We're starting out a little bit heavy-handed, but not too bad. Not too bad. The most you can have on the round track at the end of a game is 120, I think, if my math is correct. But the chances of getting 120 are so slim to none, because there's no guarantee that you're going to end up with 2 6s at the end of every game. It's just not going to happen. Let's see. So now we have a yellow 5, a purple 4, a purple 2, and a purple 1. Well, that works, because what we can go ahead and do is place that purple 4 right here. And again, we're not restricted by color. We are restricted by number. So that's totally fine. We can actually go ahead and play this 5 over here if we wanted to. We could also play this purple 1 here as well, but I'm not going to do that just yet. I want to get rid of the higher point numbers right away. And playing the 5 here means that this cannot be a 5, which it wouldn't be anyway. So it's actually kind of a clever placement in that respect. Now, am I talking myself up? Yeah. Am I going to regret that later? Yeah. Am I still going to laugh about it? Yeah. It's fine. All right. Boom. There we go. So there's that. We're going to add 3. We're going to add 3 to the round track. We're at 10. We're 2 rounds in and we're at 10. All right. What's next? Red 6, blue 3, blue 2, purple 5. Okay. Already know what I'm going to do, because we want purple and we want blue, but purple 5, red 6, done and dusted. It's going to add 5 to the round track, keeping that point value low. So we're at 15. We're at 15, which is beautiful. Okay. What's next? Yellow 4, green 4, blue 4, purple 2. Sheesh. That's kind of a mess. Not gonna lie. Okay. What I'm thinking is we take the yellow 4 and put it here. Then we can take either the green or the blue 4, we can put it there, or we can take the purple 2 and fill that in, or we can do this up here, but I want to get all of these different requirements done, because I can also place the green 4 up here or over here, which I think also is not a bad idea. I can also place the, not the 2. The 2 can't go there. Oh, Jesus! Hi, Mrs. Tango. You scared me half to death. Hi. Hi, good morning. Oh, okay, I'm gonna catch my heart now. Oh, that just jumped right out of my chest. Hello, good morning, everybody. Good morning. Shout out for Mrs. T. I should also do a shout out for Zloy, because Zloy came in a little earlier. Thank you for the follow. Thank you for the follow, The Great Gamer. Welcome on in, everybody. How are you? Mrs. Tango, how was your stream? How was chatting this morning? I'm assuming you probably were talking about some of the silly shenanigans that happened during Evil's stream last night. Well, I say good morning to Mrs. Tango because I know that she's on Pacific time. It's after 2 o'clock here. It's just after 2. So yeah, let me put a thing in for Zloy. There we go. So I forgot to do that. But welcome, everybody. Come on in. Yeah, come on in. Welcome in. I hope that you had a good stream, Mrs. Tango, and I'm glad to see you. Oh, goodness. All right, so we're in the middle of playing Sagrada. We're on our last game of stream. I've been distracted by different stories and a need for more coffee. Sideways says, hiya, I straggle. Yep, that's fine. Straggle on in. Get yourself a nice beverage. Have a seat. We're just chilling in the cafe today. And I'm playing Sagrada. This is a dice game based off of, or inspired by, a real-life basilica called Sagrada Familia. It's out in Spain. And I'm just trying to I'm creating some stained glass windows using these dice. And I currently am playing solo mode, so I'm trying to beat the final score that's going to emanate from... Oh, thank you, Anonymous, for giving Mrs. Tango a gift sub. Thank you so much. Really appreciate that. Thank you. That means a heck of a lot. Thank you. So I'm trying to beat the final score of whatever the round track up here tells me. And I'm basically looking to play dice. I have private objectives. I'm looking for blue dice and yellow, which is why I'm looking towards playing those here. But I also have some public objectives, so I'm looking for pairs of 1 and 2, which I'm probably going to ignore because I want to keep the point values up here low. But also, I'm looking to keep the rows different numerically because that will give me 5 points per row. And that's kind of where I am right now. Oh, also, if you could do me a favor, that would be great. I just wrote my request in chat, please and thank you. All right, so where were we? We were about to place the yellow 4 here, because I'm, again, trying to keep things different numerically. And row-wise. Column-wise, I can do whatever I want. And I have 2 4s and a 2 here. What I think I want to do is play the blue 4, but I have to figure out where. I think I want to play it here, because there's already a 4 in this row, so this doesn't have to be a 4, because this can't be a 4, because I'm trying to follow that objective. That's going to give me 9 points for blue. I have 9 points for purple already as well. And we're at 15. 5, 7, 9, 10, 15. Yeah. So then this is going to add 6 points to my total. I actually keep a calculator up on the side. So I'm at 21. And I'm trying to keep the values low so that I can beat this game. I haven't won one yet, so I'm really trying here. What do we have? We have a yellow 6, a green 5 and 4, and a blue 4. Again with the 4s. Again with the 4s. The 4s are ridiculous. Not gonna lie. The 4s are ridiculous right now. And the 4s are unnecessary. But that 6 is definitely going to come in handy. I'm going to place that right up here, because I can. And having only 5s and 4s is ridiculous, I must say. Because there aren't any 5s or 4s down here yet, but there will be. There will be. And this can be a 1 or a 3. So that's going to be interesting. But I think I can get away with playing a blue 4 here. Because again, I want the blues. Hold on, I should play the 6 first. I have to remember to play the thing first. And to keep the blue momentum, I think I'm going to play the blue 4 here. I can still play a 5 in this row, that's fine. But I really want to try to get to every spot in the board. Now that's going to add 9 to my track, and that's going to make it 30. So at this point, now we're at the halfway mark. I'm going to have to start using the tools that are down here at the bottom. And I use those by burning dice. I sacrifice dice to get the job done. I'm not going to sacrifice the red because I said I needed a 3. And I can play the 3 here or here. But I think I can play it here, and that should be fine. Because, again, you want to get rid of as many restrictions as possible. You do. And that 1 definitely comes in handy. It definitely does, but I am thinking about what I have in front of me. And with that 3, that's going to finish off opening all of the different spots I have left to play, which is fantastic. It's going to mean that I'm going to add probably 6 points to my total, but I'm okay with that. Because what I want to do is play that blue 1 right here in that sweet spot. Because there's not much else I can do here. This was going to be a 1 or a 3 regardless. This right here. So having that 1 is actually really helpful. Because now this can be a 3 here. Wait, a 2 or a 3 can be here. So that helps. This has to be a 3 or a 1. This has to be a 3 or a 2. And then it starts to get a little bit squirrely as you get down further in. So we're going to see what happens with that. We're going to add 6. We're at the 7th round. We have 36 points. And this is where the tools we're going to use are definitely going to come in now. We're definitely going to put those tools to good use. So we have a yellow 6, yellow 3, blue 4, purple 1. Well, we can't use our red tool because we don't have any red this round. That's fine. And that purple 1 would be great, but we kind of need it for that purple spot. We need the 1 anyway. Mrs. Tango says, have to get ready for hockey. Have a great day. Well, have fun. Have fun at hockey. Enjoy it. And of course, tell your lovely husband that Manatee Gag and I say hello. Have a wonderful day. Thanks for coming in, and thank you for bringing your community and trusting them with me. I will take very good care of them. That's a promise. All right, so let's see. That 4, as much as I want to use it, we are done with 4s. We have a 4 in every single column. And so when you know that you can't really use a number because it's detrimental to your objective, you have permission to remove it. You have permission to use it. And so I have this tool here that allows me to ignore color restrictions, which is fantastic because I can do stuff with that. I do want to use this one. I will be using this one, but I think I want to move something. That yellow 6 is going to probably go right there, right in this sweet spot here. Or I can put a green in here, and that would be fine. There's so much green on the round track as it is. That's a problem. So what I think I want to do first is use this, burn the 4, and then I can move. Let's see what we have here. We have a blue up here, but we don't have a blue here. We already have a 4 down here, so we can't move the 4. So what could we move? We can move... What can we move? That's red. This is a 5. We can move this. We can move this. We can move this down to here. We can move that there. That's going to open some possibilities up. We can play the 6 here. And then I can go ahead and play the 3 here if I wanted to. Or I can play the 1 down here, which I might do instead. Because I can do that. So there's that. Now, I could go ahead and play this to get a new die from the supply. I could do that, but I run the risk of getting something that's not useful. I run the risk of getting something that is detrimental. So I think what I'm going to do is play this 1 instead and save this purple 1 for these 3 for other things. So we're going to add 3. That gives us 39. So we're at 39 and we have 3 rounds to go. So fingers crossed we make this work. We have a red 4, which we really can't use. We have a red 3, a purple 4, and a purple 3. So we have 2 3s here. 2 3s that we definitely can use. But what can we do? What can we do with these 4s? Because they are useless. Well, we can burn them. We can put them to good use. We can do this. So what we can do first is we can use Flux Remover. We're going to burn that 4. and we're going to pick this 4, and we're going to see what we get. And it's a red. And that 6 is not helpful. I think I want to make that a 1. Because I need a 1 anyway. And I'm going to put that right there. That's pretty much where we can put it. And that's fine. Because now we can figure out what we want to do. I have 2 3s left. I can use one of those 3s. I can use either of those 3s, actually. But I don't think I want to re-roll anything. I don't want to move anything either, because I have a feeling it's going to come in handy later. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to play this 3 right there. I'm going to let that go. And then we have 4 spaces left to work with. And so far, we're doing pretty decently. We have this row already situated. We know that we're getting 5 points from it. And we have our first 1-2 pair, so we're going to get 2 points from that. Plus, our blues and our purples seem to be doing really well. So we're not in bad shape just yet. We're really not. We're not in bad shape yet. We're not. Okay, so what do we have now? We have... Oh, all the... Are you kidding me with the 4s right now? No, 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 I don't want the 4s. Do not want. Do not want. I say nay. I say 100% nay. Nay to that. Oh, dear. Okay, so what can we do with this mess? What can we do? What can we do? Well, we could move this, but that's not going to make a difference. We're gonna have a row that's wrecked no matter what. No matter what we do. I mean, I could move this over to here, but that's not gonna make a lick of difference. I could move this 5 up, but now I'm going to need a green again. Or I could take this 5 and move it down, but I need a blue. I could take this 2, because it has to be a 2, so that's not going to help. And this 6 can't move, because there's a yellow adjacent to it. And there's also a 6 in this row. So we have to look at this as what is going to cause us the least amount of grief, and what's going to help us make up for losing... What's going to help us make up the loss for this? Well, one of the things that we can do is we can use Flux Brush and we can re-roll one of the red dice, and take a chance that one of them would be a 4. But I think first, yeah, you know what? Let's do that. Let's pay the 4. We'll re-roll one of the reds. It becomes a 6. That can go here. And that row is accounted for. That's good. Now what? Now what do we do? So what we can do here is take this red 1. If we burn this 4, right? We burn this, and we can move that, but that's going to leave us with a purple. That's not going to help us. We can move this down here, and this row would end up compromised because there's already a 4 here anyway, so it's borked no matter what. So we're going to lose 5 points here, and that's okay, but that's not going to add anything to the track. So we're just going to leave it at 39. And now we have 2 spots left, and we need to realize that we might have just lucked out. Possibly. We're going to lose another row. That's a given. But we can salvage this one. We can go ahead and place this here, and this row is salvaged. So this row is going to give us 5 points. But this row is not. We're losing this one too. So we're going to play that there, get it out of the way. And there's that. So we're not losing 3 points for the missing spaces. We were able to fill the board. So we can walk away knowing that the board's full, and our target's 44. Now, will we make it? Quite possibly not, but that is a-okay. That's totally fine. That's fine. You know, it happens. It's fine. We'll deal with it. Sure enough, you know? It's okay. So we ended up with 28. That's okay. I don't win every game. I usually get trounced. It's fine. It wasn't like earlier where the final score was 82 and my score coming out of it was 18 because everything went wrong that game. That's all part of the fun, and that's why I love this game, because you walk in thinking it's easy, but it's not. It's actually really difficult. But that's the best part of it, though. I have to tell you, that's really the best part of it, is just how it makes you think, and how you kind of are forced to take your time with it, think things through, not to the point where you end up with analysis paralysis, and so you don't end up stuck, you know, but you end up just trying to think ahead. You end up trying to think ahead. So it happens. But with that, everybody, I've gone over my time like I normally do, and I know that Manatee's waiting for me. We have some stuff we have to do, and we're gonna do a lot of different things around the house. But I'm not gonna leave you in the lurch. I'm gonna pass you on to one of my closest online friends. I'm gonna pass you over, and we're gonna go raid Real Fally. Fally is in the middle of raising money for the Trevor Project, and he's so close to reaching his $1,500 goal. If he reaches it, he's going to dye his hair purple so that we could kind of match. You're welcome, Blue Wave. But before I go, a couple of things. First and foremost, I'm going to put my socials down in the chat. You can find me on Twitter and on YouTube at NJ Coffee Junkie. If you're new to the channel and you really liked what you saw today, then please feel free to hit follow so you know when I go live. I play Minecraft every Tuesday. I play Among Us pretty much every Friday. This next Friday, we're starting at 7 o'clock, because at 10 o'clock, I'll be joining Joe Hills for a Ravenloft D&D adventure in preparation for our Draw for Charity event in July. So you might want to make sure to check that out. In the meantime, you can also find my Patreon information. I do have a Patreon. You can find that at patreon.com/njcoffeejunkie, where at certain levels you can join me on Half Calf Craft, which is my Patreon realm. And last but not least, I have a Discord. Everyone is free to join it. You don't have to be a subscriber, but you do have to follow your country's TOS. But in the meantime, everybody, have a wonderful Sunday. Wear your masks, wash your hands, get vaccinated, and be excellent to yourselves and to each other. Please tell Fally that I said NJ's Read is freshly brewed, and have a wonderful day. Thank you. Much love. See you Tuesday. Bye.